Attention! Chat, are you ready for a new installment of the revolutionary One Piece D&D? Let's freaking go! How we doing, everyone? Boom is me. Boom, 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 boom. Hello. How are we doing, Magron? Thank you for redeeming first. And Soap, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub randomly given to Mimi. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Hi, Biscuit. Hello, hello. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, Mimi. Hi, Scar. How you doing? Oh my god. Vex, it's Mimi are here. What? How did you guys get here? Oh my god. It's not as if you guys are in VC with me right now. Say hi.
Wait, they can
Hello.
hear us?
They can hear you, yes.
Ah, I didn't know that. Hi. You have a very lovely map in the background.
Yes, don't worry about that. You will be able to see that very shortly. But yes, so Magron, you've attempted to steal. You've said you're going to steal my eyes, or I'm going to steal your eyes so you're a viewer for eternity. And you rolled a 7. Let's see, he finds you mildly entertaining and only takes one of your eyes. His harem, on the other hand, guts you later that night. Roll a new character. God damn. Oh my gosh. Let's see, I can't watch at 7 a.m., but I'll lurk, have fun. Thank you, Biscuit. Oh my gosh, I love you, Soap Sorter. We're fine. I'm right here. How dare you? Say I can't watch, but have fun. Oh, no worries. So, battle station soldiers, we shall live with honor and die with glory. Oh my gosh, good man, good man. 5 may I roll a luck die to seduce the elf mob boss? You may attempt, but you will fail. Momo, hello. Thank you for the lurk. Really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, all 3 of my players are in chat. What the fuck is this? What? How did they get there? But you're here. All right. But yes, I'm playing with the wonderful Vex Paradigm, Bacon, and Lolly Mimi. So why don't
Hi
you go
there.
ahead and introduce yourselves and your characters? We can start
Great.
with
I guess I'll.
yeah, we can start with Belle.
Great. So last time on our One Piece adventure, I committed murder, or almost tried to. During the
Let's
genocide.
clarify. Mimi tried to attack a child.
No, Mimi did.
Mimi
I
did attack a child. Clarification. Mimi did attack a child.
I did, and they're probably dead. Anyways, that's my character. In a nutshell, my goal is to sacrifice everyone to the moon so I may revise. What's the word for that?
Revive?
Revive?
Revive. That's the word. Yeah, revive my old Chinese tradition. No, I have been completely outed by my tribe, and no one supports me. But that will not stop me.
Right. Okay. All right, Spack, how about yourself?
Hello, I'm Spack. I am ex-actor turned ex-revolutionary turned edgelord.
Ex-revolutionary? Ex-revolutionary? No. That you're edgelord on the side.
Yeah, I am now part-time edgelord working full-time for the revolutionaries, and I am an ex-actor. Currently debating whether or not to try to kill Belle in her sleep because that is some cult shit right there.
That's so horrible of you. How could you commit murder?
You are in a cult. You are a cultist. You are trying
I'm
to
the
revive a
only
dead god by
cultist in my
murdering
cult.
children. Explain to me how I should let you live.
This isn't the first child, I'm sure.
What? That makes it worse.
You don't have to know that. No one has to know that. I'm simply giving meta talk to you right now.
Bristle, help me kill this woman.
I mean,
Well,
that's
with that-
definitely some background to provide.
I'm Vex Paradigm. I'll be playing Bristle, barbarian shark man of the group.
Yes.
Eats people occasionally. Yeah,
How horrible of you.
that's about it.
We'll never let you live
I
that
love how
down.
we're like, cannibalism? Aight, cool. Alright, crippling a child? What the fuck?
Okay, look. Not technically cannibalism. He hasn't eaten a fish man.
I mean,
Yeah, you know.
still a humanoid, so... And... Are you a full fishman or half-off?
Full fishman.
Okay, then I guess it technically isn't cannibalism.
Yeah, it's fine, because it's not cannibalism.
Okay, I
In
see.
short, we have a cultist, a mad-eating shark, and an edgelord in a party together, working for the revolutionaries. We are fully
I don't think I'm
representative
dorsal.
of the demographics here.
Of course, of course.
You
Oh
know,
my
there was a
god.
part of me that when I was going to be a Sharkman Barbarian, I was like, should I really lean into it and just name him Bruce and be chaotic evil? Then I was like, no, 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 no.
I
Hmm.
wish you had. I
But
wish
you've
you had.
still eaten a person.
Yeah,
You can always change your
but-
alignment. Join us.
Yeah, but
Join the
Bristol's
dark
not a
side.
mindless killing machine. He has at least a little bit
we
of a
learned
brain.
that Bell is straight up evil.
I mean,
I
Bell
am
is
very, very much.
chaotic evil, according to their
Very,
character
very
sheet.
much.
I remember checking
Yeah.
because it's funny because we have on our on the screen here we have Vex, we have Bacon, we have Mimi, and Bristle is chaotic good, Spack chaotic neutral, Bell chaotic evil. So we have the whole alignment over here.
Yes, we
with
have
the
to have
whole scale.
representation.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, but so why
Oh, yeah,
don't
today we learned how old we were.
Yes, yes, I actually we learned today that the characters themselves have got ages. And why don't you tell us your ages then?
I'm a young, strapping 36-year-old.
I am the midlife crisis age of 28. 27. One of those.
And I am 38.
Okay, okay. All right, so before we pop on over into the session today, I've got a question for you all, for your characters. What is your favorite food?
I'm not picky. Anything I can find on the ground.
So, okay, preferred meal, and Belle's preferred meal is dirt. Okay, got it.
No, not dirt. It has to be edible.
Okay, then give me something. Berries, figs, what?
Fig sounds very nice. I like nuts. Nuts sound very nice. Yeah, nuts.
You like these? No, I'm not gonna finish.
Damn
that.
it!
I'm above that. I'm above that.
No, you aren't. These nuts, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Alright, bonk him. He deserves it.
I'm the DM. I am God here.
Get his ass. Bonk his ass.
You say that, but I'm about to feed all your character sheets to the incinerator.
No. All right, come on, well, let's hear the rest of them. Why don't you tell me yours? Spack.
Cool.
Hello,
It's
Echo.
bread.
And no
Because
Scar,
the
you need a
bread
net
is the only
20.
thing that'll keep him sober after he goes drinking all night because he's stuck in this hellhole.
Oh dear. I mean, I can't blame the man. All right, and Bristle, what would be your preferred meal of choice?
I think Bristol probably doesn't have a super refined taste. He enjoys Spack's breakfast a lot, and that's what he looks forward to after waking up. But his most memorable meal is probably this weird looking fish he ate as a kid in South Blue.
Weird looking fish. Is that what you said?
Yes, weird looking fish.
Okay. So Spax was literally just bread. Okay. And Mimi's was just nuts.
Yes.
Okay. Cool, cool. And also, thank you so much for the gift tiers, gift, the gift sub at tier 1 to Echo sub. It's so greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very, very sweet of you. Okay. And with that, we shall be starting the session. So, who wants to do a little recap of what happened last time? To give those who maybe weren't here a little bit of information as to what we can probably expect in the session.
We
Mimi did it
failed.
last time. Go Bacon, go.
Oh,
Cool,
bacon, go bacon.
Well, we left the underground layer Tropophion. And on our way out, we encountered the
An
fuck was
ambush.
his name? It was
Lord, man.
I remember you got the name wrong, so I was trying to
Waru.
remember what the name. Yeah, Waru, not
Also
known Kuro,
Also
yeah.
known as a celestial dragon.
Or
Yeah,
Kuro,
Celestial
if you
Dragon Boy.
remember that.
Yeah, I called him Curl. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He has
We
many
encountered
names.
Waru at the top of the elevator, which was 3. For some reason, 3. You picked 3. It opened up and we were inside of what was mounted to be a gladiator pit with a lion. We killed the lion immediately, and had a short discussion with Waru, which ended in him sicking 2 gladiators on us. We then proceeded to fight said gladiators, but Stefano and Iggy. Iggy was cool. Stefano had a stick up her butt. I shot myself I got shot out of a cannon. While Bristle fought Stefano and tried to talk him into being a friend. I then proceeded to kill his sister, and he stopped trying to make him his friend. And then we killed him, and then Waru was a sore loser, so he blew up the island.
Yes.
Mm.
And Mimi
Maybe
killed the
that's not
kid.
what I said.
Yeah, and then Mimi
Hey.
attacked a child.
He could be alive.
You attacked a child.
You killed his father.
No, I didn't. Oh no, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Right, I did. Hey, he chose to jump into the arena. That is not my problem anymore.
Oh my god.
And that child chose to be there and watch people die.
You
So,
chose to
not
tell
his
your
problem.
spiritual weapon to attack the nearest thing, which was a child, and you had
It
full
just
knowledge
happened
of it.
to be a child. I didn't know it was
You
trying
could
to
have
die,
told
just-
it to not do that, and you told it to attack the child.
I should
Mimi,
attack
you cut their
anything,
legs
even if
off.
it was a
In 2
child.
years, they're going to come after us with prosthetics with knives in them.
It's gonna be like that. It's like that one character from what is it? Kingsman?
Yeah, Kingsman, the lady. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Sure, this will never come back to bite me in the ass ever
she's
again.
going to become a child soldier of the fucking Marines
Oh my
with
god.
with sea prism prosthetics to fight us.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it'd only work on
Sea
Spaz.
Prism. Yes, Sea Prism only works on me, I think.
That'd be very
Listen,
interesting.
I'm throwing spaghetti at a wall.
Is it
The
sticking?
bullet's gonna stick.
I don't know if
Oh
is
yeah.
it.
I think
Please
I think
don't
I
let
think
it
it's I think it's like partially on, partially off.
Okay,
I also
that-
skipped
that's
over,
cool.
but at some point during that murder session, I made a deal with an edgelord and became an edgelord myself.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
happened too.
that reminds me. Okay, so when you were describing the scene of that happening fight, I kept thinking about the scene in Jujutsu Kaisen where
Oh.
the MC meets fuck, what's his name? The king dude.
Oh god. Oh, who? What's his name? Yuji Itadori. Who did he make a deal with? Sukuna. That was it. Sukuna.
Yeah. Yeah, and Suna's on like that throne of bone. Like it made me think that.
Oh. That's a very cool idea. I like that. That's cool.
Oh, and by the way, when you said it came with like a skull mask, black hood, and cape on,
That was awesome.
the only thing I thought of was this.
What are you sending?
Here, I'll just send it in. I'll just send it in the stream chat here. Yeah, this.
Wait, where? Oh, I see. Oh my fucking
For those of
god.
you at home, it's Red X from the Teen Titans.
Let me
I
get
was
it.
thinking something more like Bleach.
Yeah, I was thinking more Bleach when I was doing. I'm like, this is so
Yeah.
Bleach, dude. I'm like, Red X. Who is Red X? Is that just Robin?
This fight.
It's just Robin, but edgy.
Yeah.
It's just edgy Robin.
It could also not be Robin as well.
Oh wait, is this like this whole thing when like Red Mask like got into like Robin's head?
This is when he was making a deal with Slade, if I remember. correctly.
Slade, that was it. Yeah, like Slade was like in his head like a lot, and like he was like having like these really bad. Like I remember watching as a kid, but I never got confirmation. Was Slade actually like around him, or is it just like PTSD?
He was working for Slade. Like he was basically he was directly under Slade, effectively, for a bit.
Damn, that's so cool.
Very good show. Go watch it.
The original Teen Titans was the bomb.
Dude, original Teen
Yes.
Titans slaps so hard.
They ruined it with the Teen Titans Go very badly.
I mean, it was aimed at children, like
Yeah.
directly.
You can have something aimed at children, but still be good.
Oh no, I mean like it was aimed at like little kids.
5-year-olds.
Oh dear. What are we gonna do with you lot? Okay. So yes, the island of Trifon is no longer there, and the people that were once there have all unfortunately perished, and the mission was deemed a massive failure. Continuing on
Sad.
from there, we had a 2-week interval in which our crew here was sentenced to janitorial duty for their failed mission and told to reflect upon their actions. After a debriefing and learning the actions taken by each of the individuals here. And so they re-entered the office in which they were summoned into at the end of this 2 weeks probation and entered upon Jamprue on a phone call with a mysterious man telling them that they get one more shot. And so Jamprue has sent our crew out to the boat and have told them to sail off with an eternal pose on the ship leading you in a direction. With the name of the eternal pose stating Mine Island. As you sail upon the ship, a very small ship, mind you, one that could probably be compared to maybe Luffy's first starting ship. You know, something a bit more like a trading merchant ship of sorts. And you get a call. Buru-buru, 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 buru-buru.
Gotcha.
Hello?
Oh yeah.
Right, is this Bristle?
Yep.
Alright, is everyone else with you at the moment?
Looks around. Yep.
Alright, can everyone else hear me?
Is that Jamprue on the phone? Give me a second. He turned down the fan.
What fan? There's no fan on that boat there.
I'm cooking lunch. Are you coming to visit?
No. Okay, right. So, there are a few things I wanted to tell to you all, away from prying ears and prying eyes, as you're now on the boat and it's just you three there managing. Now, first of all, before I get to the intel on Mine Island, I'd like to give you all...
Jesus
Sorry.
fucking Christ.
Sorry, someone saw a cockroach in the background. But I'd like to give you all a little talk. Now, I understand in a previous mission, there were unnecessary actions taken towards the mission, with me acquiring information from each of you and piecing together the story. And I understand that we are revolutionaries and that we are working for a better future for the world. And that we are working against the law, the Marines, in some form or shape. However, that doesn't put us outside or above the law. Just because we are working against them doesn't mean we have the right to take, whether that be robbery, whether that be a life, whether that be a future, or a child's legs in that matter.
Sweating profusely.
This is a warning. If you are incapable of managing yourselves and fighting for a just cause, then this may not be a cause that you should be fighting for. But again, this is another chance. I want you guys to know that. I believe in you, but you also need to believe in yourselves and believe in our cause. That's why you're here in the first place. Now, any questions about Mine Island?
What do you
Yeah.
mean by Mine Island?
Right.
Exactly.
So, the island is very famous for its rich ore veins and its catastrophically sized mines below the island, stretching miles upon miles beneath the surface. And there are a number of caves in the island in which the locals acquire the resources from. And it just so happens that a beast of some form has taken one of their most important caves and turned it into their own home. And thus the locals are keeping it at bay by sacrificing their farm stock. Cows, chickens, anything you could imagine. And they're running desperately low on resources. Because without them being able to enter the mines and carry on with their job, their income is significantly decreased, and that's leading to a lot of poverty and a lot of trouble on the island. They said they have contacted other outside help, but they have yet to receive any, and thus we've decided to take it upon ourselves to go and help them. Because not only do we need to spread the good word of the revolutionaries again, but we also need to get the faith of the locals and the people on our side again. As some might have heard what has happened on Trophion, and we have been directly blamed for it. It's not been published by Morgan yet, thankfully, as it was known as an unknown event. However, for those who were there, they very distinctly remember the revolutionaries showing up, and then all of a sudden, no more Trophion. And the secret of Trophion and everything that was held underneath was erased, saving the Celestial Dragons and the Marines once again. So, any other questions?
To clarify, we're just going to go in, talk to the locals, see what's happening over there, and then kill the things that's terrorizing them. Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you how you handle it. Hopefully, no village people will be hurt, and if they are put in danger's way, you will go to protect them. But from my understanding, it seems a pretty clear-cut mission. Just enter, gather intel, locate the source of the issue, either find a way to disperse it, remove it, or get it if you so be. Society, it's your choice. I mean, it's monster at the end of the day. Don't really care for those. And yeah, it's up to you.
All right. And in the event that we encounter, say, people in the way, where do we stand on that?
Well, it's up to you on how you handle that matter. You're not children, and you're very much are capable of thinking for yourselves. If you find it necessary to resort to violence, as you're forced to, understandable. However, if you're looking for a fight amongst the locals, and looking for a spar just for the sake of satisfying some urge, I'd say reevaluate your standing.
Hey, I'm not the one trying to eat people or sacrifice people to the moon, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have a noble cause.
Whatever it may be, it's a mission and you need to get it done. If you fail this, the revolutionaries are done for, and we'll never be able to save this world and the people that are suffering from the Marines' injustice.
Yeah, finding another job would be annoying. Aye, Captain.
Wait, are we even getting paid? As he closes, as
Are
he
we?
hangs up the phone.
All right, I'm getting a phone call now. I'll catch you all later.
Are we even getting paid for? He dodged my question. I swear to God, I'm going to submit reimbursement reports to the revolutionaries at this point.
Of course we're getting paid. We just need to succeed
Eggs
first.
and sausage don't buy themselves.
Oh, goodness. So, is there anything that you lot do on your journey to Mine Island? Tell me, what are you doing on the ship as you're sailing across?
Who's sailing the ship? Are we just alone here?
Well, it's you three only, so one of you has to be sailing.
Okay,
I'm-
great.
I'm at the helm.
All right, Bristol's at the helm. All right, well, what's Spack and Bell doing?
I'm
Spat kids are
cooking and
cooking,
doing
isn't
the laundry and being a house mom, apparently.
he? Yes.
Bell?
Me, I guess I can manage the sails, wash the deck. What do you call that thing when you stand on top of a sail to keep an eye out for shit? Hmm.
Keeping watch.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, yeah. I that's the duties I take: keeping watch, cleaning, and managing the sails.
Okay, cool. All right. You sail for a couple hours through the night, and I assume you take rests, and Bristle will hand it over to Bell, who will hand it over to Spack over the period of time, so you're all appropriately rested. I've taken the liberty of giving you all a long rest, by the way, already to your character sheets.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
So
you.
don't worry about that. I think I did it. I logged into your character sheets and did it for you. But yes, when dawn breaks and morning arrives, you find yourself seeing an island on the horizon. An island split into three segments from what you can see, with a bridge connecting to each and every part of it. You arrive and dock your ship over at the beach at the very top on the island, which I will bring you to right now, so you should be able to see it if you're on Roll20. You arrive over here at the top left and dock the boat, to which you see a number of people on the bridge watching as you arrive, and a number of men with very shoddily crafted spears standing below, with one older man coming out from behind them as they part in two. And you. Do you depart from the ship? What do you do?
Yeah. Yeah. Lower the gangplank and walk down. Sure.
Alright. You walk down, and the old man greets you with some assistance from the others that are standing around him. Those being mix of locals and mix of armed men. Those you can see are varied in age, of what seems to be as young as maybe 14 to 30. And the old man speaks to you and says, "Hello, hello. My name is the village chief, and I welcome you to mine island. Are you here for..." He stops speaking for a second as everyone kind of continues staring on at you, looking towards the chief. And someone kind of just like clicks their fingers. And he's like, "Right, are you here to help us with our problem?"
I looked at him, then looked back at the person who clapped their fingers to make him talk, and then looked back to him. Yes, my name is, as you may have heard, is Captain Spacajero, and I am here to deal with some issue on this island, apparently. I look up at the guard who's with him and just ask, and directing the question at them rather than the old man.
He looks at you, then looks at the old man, then looks at you, then looks at the old man, then looks at you, and then looks at the old man. "What was your question, Sonny?"
What is the nature of your problem?
"What is nature?"
I look up at the guard again, with pleading eyes this time.
The guard leans over and whispers into the chief's ear. And he goes, "Oh! Problem! Right. Come this way, come this way. Let's discuss somewhat a little bit more comfortably," he says, as he grabs his cane and is shakily walking forward as people usher you forward, and the guard who was whispering to the the chief comes to you three and says, "You may leave your ship here. It is within safe hands, as long as you leave it docked. We don't plan on going into your abodes, or anything of the sorts. You are free to rest in the village or rest on your boat as you may see fit. but we ask that you accompany us to the town.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds great.
Is your village chief's name actually Village Chief?
He suffers from memory problems quite frequently and has grown quite old these days. And with all the stress of managing the village and managing everything that comes with Mine Island, as we are quite a well known distributor of ores, as you may know, it has gotten to him over time.
Hmm.
Oh, it's so horrible. We wouldn't want to burden him with our troubles. Could we talk to someone else? Someone who's not as burdened with stress and has memory loss?
He is the village chief, and we all respond to him.
I see, I see, I
Uh-huh.
see. Does
Alright,
anyone else know
well,
about the situation? We're just here to kill a monster. That's what we've been told.
Yes, that is fine. Yes, we understand. Don't worry. I think he just wants to just bring you on in and show you the problem more so you understand it a bit more, so you can see where we're coming from.
Ah, great. Okay, no problem.
well, while we walk though, could you just give us the cliff notes so that if we have questions, we don't have to interrupt him? You
Yes,
know,
that'd
this
be
would
nice.
probably speed us along.
All right. As you're walking and talking, and you leave the ship behind you, a few men start. A few of the men with armed walk behind you as they're chauffeuring you over to the village. As you see a number of children and locals, maybe men who are men and women who are kind of staring at some of you, children hiding behind their parents as they're pointing and murmuring and shrieking a little bit as they see see you all, as they're not very used to outsiders, I should say. Yes, you arrive in the village and are walking and talking, and the man there by the name of Sif. Sif gives you a very brief understanding, similar to that of Jampruz, in which an island monster from the sea has taken abode in one of their most precious mines, and they're concerned for the quality of their products, and they wish for you to get rid of it through extermination, through eviction, whatever you deem appropriate. And that this beast was unusual upon arrival, as they've seen beasts like this around the island before, but they've never really entered the island. You know, it's something you usually see when you're out and about, these giant sea kings of sorts. But this one seemed a bit smaller, and it seemed unusual.
What characteristics does it have? Like fangs, claws,
Um,
8 legs, arms, what? Any of
there,
that stuff?
as you ask, you arrive at the village, and you can see the situation around you a bit more before you can the questions answered. Who wants to roll perception to see the village's circumstances?
Sure, I'm not talking to anyone, so might as well.
I'll go ahead and roll as well.
Might as well roll.
What does a 16 give me?
16, okay. How about Speck and Bristle? What did you two get?
Rolled a nat 20.
23.
Wait, did Speck get a nat 20?
Yes.
Shit, okay.
I did as well.
25 total.
You got a nat
You
20
did
as
as
well,
well?
Bristle?
Yeah, I got a 23 total.
But is that nat 20?
Hey,
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
Oh,
we
shit.
see the face of God.
You look up into the sky, and your Cthulhu overlords part the clouds as they look down and say, "How can you perceive us?" Yeah. So, from first glance, Bell, you understand that this is a village focused on farming, with a number of different carts stationed around the place, with empty barrels on top that have a few gems and ores poking out from the top, but it looks quite frugal. With a number of children and a number of women tending the fields as the men are discussing about the oars and standing around the, the barrels themselves. And Bristol and Speck, you two astutely are able to see that the information that was provided to you earlier is correct. You see very, very, very few farm stock. You see about maybe 3 or 4 different types of animals, what resembles a cow, a chicken, a pig, and that they seem to be a lot. They seem to be well fed, but they seem to be very sad, as well as the state of the people as well. And your question, Spec, being the description of the beast. Well, we're not quite sure, honestly. We go down to the mines and we drop off one animal every day. And we hear the shrieks and the crunches of bones of that animal, but we've never been able to gather a proper glance of the beast, as the cave is very dark and it used to be very well lit. However, when the beast made its abode in this location, it took down all the torches with it, which is quite frustrating since we spent a long time setting those up.
And did none of your miners ever, or any of the villagers encounter this beast themselves, or when it first arrived, anyone got attacked, anything like that?
No, it was incredibly strange. We heard the roar of a beast and in the middle of the night, and we all got up to check, and we saw just tracks, large, slithering tracks leading to the cave, and we didn't dare
Slithering, huh?
enter. The size of the tracks was too big to incentivize any of us who are essentially just miners. You know, we brandish these spears, but we have very little knowledge on how to use them. We're great with pickaxes and chisels and hammers, though. As you can see, our architecture is it's quite nice, you know. It's quite modern, we like to say, and quite well built, well endowed. Our chimneys are, but we're not
How
fighters, we're miners.
how wide were these tracks?
I mean, you're free to go check for yourself when you arrive at the scene.
Sure.
As you lot finish talking and you arrive in the center of the town square, and the village chief says, "All right, now it's time to explain our problem." As he starts to talk in a very slow, unrhythmic, very monotonous voice. And the man who was talking to you before, Sif, says, just leans over to you and just says, "You may, if you want, I can take you now. The village chief, it's best if he just remains here, and he'll end up probably talking to himself for the next 20 minutes anyways."
Sounds like a plan. I lean over to the other two. Hey, we're just gonna go and let him talk.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And as you four slowly shimmy your way away from the village chief, as he's like turning and talking to the other people, as he's like, "You lot look a bit different from when I saw you a little earlier. You're looking a lot less blue this one. A lot less wingy in this one." As he just points to the guards, and the guards are like looking at each other like, "For fuck's sake." As he walks you to the edge of town along towards the top right, and he brings you to a large entrance of a cave stationed around about maybe 30 foot in height and around about 40 foot in width. And you see large tracks, a large, long, single track leading inside this mine, with it being pitch black inside, but you not being able to see a thing. and I want you to roll nature for me, everyone. Just try and see if you can identify the size or identify anything else in these tracks.
Hmm.
I shit you not, I crit again.
Wow, net 20?
Yeah,
Shit, okay.
I'm gonna do shit in combat later, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I got an 8.
Okay, 8.
23.
Is that a nat 20 or dirty 20?
No, I just have high survival.
Okay.
22 with a crit.
So, okay, so Bristle, you can tell that these are animal tracks of some sort. You're unable to distinguish what, and with your immense knowledge of the sea, you just are. You've got your head in your hands, and you're murmuring to yourself, thinking about what this possibly could be, and you're listing off a number of different creatures that are definitely not it. You're like, it could be a goldfish, could be a sardine fish, could be a tuna fish. While Spack and Bell have observed the tracks and see that there's scale-like patterns on the ground, and you two are able to piece together that this could be a sea serpent of some kind, as the scales and the length leads you to believe that it was slithering along inside, and the size of this being could possibly be large to huge in D&D terms. And that it is, you understand why now that the miners would not have want to come near. It seems to be a very fucking big beast.
I asked the guy who came with us. What's his name again?
Sif.
Sif. Yeah, Sif. There are. How many entrances does this cave have?
Um, it has just the one here.
And
A
you're
lot of
certain
these
that doesn't connect out anywhere else?
No, a lot of these caves only have one entrance. However, there are multiple caves branching into this island, as we have been blessed by the ore gods almighty above, and very rich veins and very prosperous ores. However, this is our main source of income, this mine, so it's very frustrating that they had the sea beast of some sorts had to choose this mine in particular. It's very frustrating, and we're all very unhappy, as you could see.
Uh, what kind of ore did you say you mine here?
Um, I don't know well how knowledgeable you are about these types of ores. I mean, do you have a history in mining?
No, but more specifically, I don't really care what the ore specifically is. I want to know, is it flammable?
No, it's not flammable in the slightest. No.
Okay, and is there anything in there that's there's no living creatures besides that creature inside this
Um,
cave, correct?
we've excavated these mines a number of times, so any living creatures would definitely not have been there in the time that we've been. However, it's been a
Mhm.
week since this creature has made its home there, and that could have led to other beings taking a home there, other beasts of sorts. I mean, the only thing you'd really
There's no other villagers or anyone going in there, right?
no. Well, the village
Okay,
chief has
okay.
stationed everyone to be very far away from
Uh-huh.
that and to focus on the other mines that don't really have as much use. Like we've managed to mine up galena, barite, chalcopyrite, and however we're not as knowledgeable towards using them. Therefore, it makes it hard to use these types of minerals.
Cool.
However,
Well,
we're
I
very
lean over
familiar.
to Bristle real quick. Uh, if everything goes wrong, I just say we set up a giant fire and we smoke this thing out.
That might work. But it's a mine, so it probably has multiple entries
I
and
just asked him.
exits.
Apparently, it only has the one.
That's bad mine design. Yeah.
I know, right?
Are you whispering this, or are you saying this out loud?
Yes, you probably are.
Whispering, but definitely not low enough that I care if he hears.
Hmm. Uh,
Since when were you a mine expert?
I want you to roll. Let's see. Why don't you? What do you want to roll to make sure that he doesn't hear you?
Well, I mean, if
And
we're
he
trying to,
said he doesn't
we're
care.
not technically trying to hide it, I think, but it would be stealth for us, I guess, and perception for them.
Mm-mm. Right. So okay, that's fair. Are you like trying to be like? Are you like really overt, saying like, "What the fuck is this kind of mine? That's like horrible design."
I don't know. Is Bristol saying it like that?
Well, I don't know. Are you? I'm asking.
No, Bristle says it like how I did, kind of just like that's weird, that's bad mind design, and then he just like leaves it at that. He doesn't really go off.
How about the part where he says we smoke it out with fire? Is that not concerning at all to the miner?
Well, he kind of looks over and just kind of like there's like a like kind of like his head like he like head back a little bit like looking at you from the side eye like I if you can help it, try and keep the beast in there. If you were to smoke it out as you say, it could lead to it rampaging around the village.
These are true facts, but also it could also just pass out.
I mean, you're the experts here, I guess, he says, shrugging his
Yes.
hands.
Or it is our last option. Maybe. We'll see.
We'll kill it. Don't worry. We'll bring back its body. We can have
Okay,
a feast.
I'm not
in the village.
promising that.
Ooh,
I promising it.
a feast sounds
You're on
lovely.
your own then.
I'll tell the village chief and tell everyone to prepare for a feast, as he says, as he starts
Yes,
running off and
prepare for
says,
the feast.
"We'll prepare.
I
Make sure to bring the
promise
meat."
nothing.
Prepare
I
for the feast.
promise nothing. That one
will
does
cook
not
it
speak for
personally.
us.
Oh my gosh. All right, now you are left to your own devices.
Okay, great. So I guess we're just heading inside. I'll cast light on my shield to see.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I have spells. I can be useful.
Brill, okay, let's enter the mines then.
How far does the light shine?
You tell me, how many feet does it shine?
That's a good question. Let's see. What does it say here? 20 feet bright light and 20 feet dim light.
All right, who is... Okay, 20 feet bright light, okay. Then let's
And
reveal...
20 feet dim light, yes. So 40 feet total.
40 feet total, okay. Then let's go over here then. Let me just reveal these areas for you.
And I have regular human eyes.
I also think I have regular human eyes.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20... Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
All right.
By the way, over the table talk. Are you supposed to be hearing music?
You should be hearing music.
There is no music.
Are you sure?
Vex. Bacon?
Don't mind me. Just taking
Thank
a
you so much
first
for the
bath.
25
I
bits,
don't hear anything. The
Copper.
stream stopped.
Oh, it's like
Yeah,
really
you
good to
said
have
it.
you. It stopped. What? What do you mean it stopped?
Yes.
What?
I don't-
it was on idle for too long.
Oh, bloody hell. Right. Whenever it
Yay,
goes off,
music, I'm so happy.
just let me know. Just let me know if it goes off again.
I'm so happy.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy. Here you're happy. Yay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go with this. Let's go with this song. Okay, brilliant. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. As you enter the cave, you hear the sounds of dripping water running off from the top, dripping onto the floor as you see puddles amongst you, below you, and it sounds quite empty from what you can tell. I'd like to know who's leading from the front. In what order is it? Are you single file? How are you going through?
Oh, I've got the light. I might as well be in front, right?
It's true, it's true, it's true.
I shall lead fearlessly.
Honestly, it's probably Mimi. Well, it's Bell, Bristle, and then Spack.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Bell, Bristle, and Spack. Okay. So let's throw it this way. Bell, Bristle, Spack. Maybe like this then. How about that? Does that
Great.
sound good? All right. And that's not the right music. Let's just have it like that. Okay. Okay, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. There we go. Okay. And I couldn't get the right size for this map, so you guys are a lot bigger than you should be in terms of your tokens. So
I see.
I want you to take every square. Actually, I think I can do that myself, right? Grid cell distance. There you go. Okay, there you go. You can use the ruler again. So every cell is
Ah.
actually 10 feet.
Wow. Okay.
There you go. It's a very large cave, and your tokens are a bit bigger than they should be.
Mm.
All right. So, you may choose to proceed through this cave and any pace that you like.
I shall walk
Okay. You know what we're gonna do actually?
carefully.
Why don't
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we roll initiatives so I can see who's
Wait.
going first and who's walking
This is scaring me.
who's walking in what order.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Did you get another 20?
Yeah.
You're gonna do really shit in combat.
What is happening right now?
God damn, Bacon. But in your-
Bacon going to Monopoly jail?
Well, that's a 27 initiative roll, but what the fuck?
that's kind of crazy, my guy. Jeez.
It really is. What the fuck? Where were all these last time?
Oh my
Bristol
gosh.
rolled a 7.
I have
Okay.
rolled a 19.
You know what? Let's get a turn tracker up so that it can save me sanity.
Ah, yes.
So how do I click you? Roll d20. Does that work? How does this work? How do I get the turn order to work?
We have to click our characters on Roll20, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we have to, on there we have to click our characters, open the character sheet, and then press initiative, and it'll add us a tracker.
Yes. Okay. Brilliant. And I'll just correct the numbers. And you got a 20, correct, Spack?
Yes, 27
27. Fucking hell. Okay.
plus 7 initiative, man.
You're level 3.
Yeah, but I'm a rogue.
Fuck. All right. All right. And Bristle and Mimi, can you also do the same? That's okay.
I have no idea to do this. I'll figure it out.
And what was your original roll, Bristle?
7.
7. Okay. There you go.
Hmm.
Right.
There we go.
You need to.
What do you give me this time?
So what you need to do is you need to click your character bell, and then from
yes, I
there
know how to do
you
that.
need to then roll again. That's okay.
I see. I'll do that again.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Okay.
There
And
we
what,
go.
and what was your original roll?
19.
19. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got Spack, we got Bell, we got Bristle. All right. So that is going to be the turn order for our crew here. All right. So go ahead and walk. You've got your movement speed, and you can choose to do whatever you want in this cave as you see fit, as you explore.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. So
Hi,
I
Saint.
need to light a torch then, because I don't have dark vision.
Hmm. So I just cast light again on something you have.
Yeah, because
I mean, you can cast-
didn't Mimi cast light on their shield or something?
Yeah, I did.
Does that mean only Mimi can see, or can you all see?
We can all see within this light, but if I move ahead of Mimi, I no longer can see because it's dark vision.
Okay, I'll
Oh.
just give you a light on the item you have. What do you want to glow?
Here, put on this
Oh.
stick.
This stick shall glow. Lights.
Cool. I now have a torch that doesn't actually torch.
It'll never
Uh,
go out.
Is it a cantrip that you're using, Mimi?
It is a cantrip, yes.
Okay,
Cantrip's
cool. Go for it.
Very
You
overpowered.
you can
And-
do whatever you want. Is a cantrip only one item at a time, or is it you can light up as many things as you want?
I mean, the light cantrip, as far as I see, can light as many things as I want. I don't see
concentration
any
or anything, is
limitations on it. Nope, no concentration. If it's a concentration, I would have written it on there.
Lucky
Just
you.
1 hour, last 1 hour, and that's it.
Wow.
Bristle, what equipment do you want to be lit up?
I don't think I need it. I think I have dark vision, maybe.
Ooh, special.
Do you have dark
Yes,
vision?
I do. I have dark vision.
Dark
Great,
vision
you're
when
superior to us then.
underwater.
Oh, rip.
Or wait, where are you getting that dark vision from?
He's a shark.
No, you're right. Dark vision when underwater.
Rip.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I need the light. There's 2 people with light sources, so I think I'm fine.
Okay, great.
All right, run me
well,
through it.
I take this light. Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear, smell, or see anything out here?
If you hear, smell, or see anything,
Yeah, that will like lead me in the direction of this creature or anything that's been happening in this cave.
you may roll perception, yes, to try and see if anything has happened in this cave, the surroundings of sorts, yes.
Okay. Rolled an 18 instead of a 20.
Okay, 18. With what's your modifier again?
For perception is +5, so 23.
Oh, so wait, is it 18? Is it total 18 or to 23?
18 plus 5, so 23.
Okay, 23. Okay. Um, so you can see the sides of this cave have been scraped along, and you can see marks dragging forward, as what you can tell maybe is the scales of the beast that made its abode, and scrapes don't only go forward, but they go backwards. So you can tell that it's entered and left this cave multiple times in the time that it's stayed here for this week, as the whole sides of these walls are scraped up, and that you see tons of small rocks and just rubble on the sides of these walls and just on the floor, just completely just around you. So any movement is going to lead to being heard by you and by anything else. You've got your ear out and you can maybe hear a small buzzing, which in the background could be anything really. It could be the beast, maybe it could be something else. You're not quite sure as to what it could be, but it's just a constant just buzzing sound, like bzzz.
And we saw no tracks outside leading anywhere else, right? Just this one giant track.
You saw that one giant track leading in, and you haven't seen a track lead outwards. But you can definitely see that the snake has trekked along in and out of this cave frequently, or this serpent, or whatever you like to call it.
All right. Okay, I'll just move deeper in for now.
I just had an idea. This cave is only one entrance, right? Couldn't we just cave it in and then let it starve it
They
out?
want to use this mine.
We could, I guess, breach the cave in again. Yeah.
Well,
I guess we'll just kill the beast.
Well, that's for sure. We don't want to collapse the mine. That is a bad thing.
I was thinking of sealing the exit so that the creature couldn't get out.
Yeah, I move in this direction.
Okay.
Do I see? Is there anything out here, or is it just empty alcove?
In that direction, you don't see anything notable. it seems to just be a small section of the cave with untouched ore, as the beast itself has no interest in the ores from what you can tell. It seems to have just taken a boat and just taken hostage this location. You see different chunks,
Okay.
different types of ore, different colors. You see ores with the color of the rainbow. You see ores glimmering in silver and gold and so on.
Alright, in that case, I just head deeper in this way, my full movement speed, so however much movement speed that is, and just take a look around here.
Right? And what is your how far should you see basically?
40
However,
feet.
yeah, however far the light gives me vision.
20 bright, 20 dim.
So 40.
Yep, 40.
Okay. Your light is being provided to you now. There you go. That is Mimi, that is correct, Saint Pestilence.
It is I.
Okay, I can see what you're doing. Okay, don't fret.
Oh.
Not you. Freaking spec. There you go. Boom. Happy? Is that your 440?
I was playing around with the
Not
this
you.
thing. I
Oh,
wasn't-
was it? Oh, I thought that was Spec
Yeah.
being like. I thought that was Spec being like, that's
Just
not
playing
40.
I'm the colored one. Also, it's still not 40. This is 40.
It's
Fuck you. It's dim light 40. You get 30.
Yeah, this is 40. What the fuck?
Your light has been pre-haggled for you. Fine, I'll give you a little bit more. How about that? Siphoning my funds dry. God. There you go. Happy?
Sure, yes. Anyway, I think that's my full movement anyway, because I went like. Yeah, that's full movement.
Okay.
Hmm.
So,
There you go.
is it Bell's turn or Bristle's turn?
My turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, I can move up to here. 30, and then 30 bonus.
All right, bet. So if that's what you want. And what is
Yes, yes.
your range of light?
40 feet. 40 feet. 40 feet.
Okay. So that should be cool. All right. You walk forward and you see that the cave branches out a little bit to the side and that there's a path that leads down as well.
Ooh.
And the buzzing that Spac previously heard is becoming a little bit more apparent, a little bit more louder. You could say maybe. All right, is that your full turn, Bell?
It is my full turn. I have used my action and my bonus action.
All right, Bristle. Talk to me, big boy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move my 30 up, and then move that good old another 30. So let's see, that is 30 up to there, and then I'm gonna have 30 there, right there.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm just gonna take a look around, maybe see if I notice anything.
Sure. Why don't you roll? Let's see. What do you want to roll for me? You can roll perception. You can roll survival. You can roll nature. Either one of those three.
I think I'm going to roll survival.
Okay. And what are you hoping to achieve from this roll?
Maybe trying to figure out how dangerous this creature is. Maybe get an idea of any natural weapons it has, but that's a 9, so that's probably a no.
Natural weapons and how dangerous this thing is.
This is a goldfish.
So with your
This is a
previous
goldfish.
understandings and your deductions from before, thinking it could be a tuna fish, a salmon fish, a guitar fish, maybe a goldfish, you look at these tracks once more and you've determined this isn't any ordinary goldfish. Nor is it an ordinary tuna fish. Must be some sort of snake fish. And you can and from what you can see from the size, and the scrapings of the walls, that it seemed to have been quite a tight fit in some areas. Especially this one over here, you can see that the walls have been really scraped up, and that there are some scales even just left on the floor around you. And in terms of danger, you think this thing is going to eat you for breakfast.
Oh no. That's all I am in turn.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to do?
No, he just turned.
Okay. Spack.
All right.
Self-pronounced Captain Spack Jarrow.
I move my full 60 over here.
Okay. And you've got 40 feet, is that correct?
Yeah, 40 feet of vision.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me just reveal the area around you first. Okay, so you now have a much clearer sight of this little pocket. You can see here, and you can see that the cave does lead further down. However far down you can't quite tell, or able to put a number on that. However, the sound of buzzing has become quite apparent to you now. And you see a number of large rock formations into this small pocket. Can you roll for me stealth?
My stealth is 19.
Okay. Let's see.
Right, I'm not proficient in stealth.
Oh, does that mean you have to roll disadvantage?
No, it just means I don't get my proficiency bonus.
So you rolled a 19, is that correct?
I got a 15 plus 4.
15 plus 4. Okay, I see. Okay. See, what is perception? Perception is wisdom. Okay. You walk past, you hear the buzzing, and the buzzing seems to stay at a constant noise level. Nothing's happening, and you see the rocks maybe jittering around a little bit, but nothing crazy.
These rocks are jittering?
Yeah, maybe vibrating in some form or shape.
Can I get a closer look at that?
Sure, if you'd like to.
I'd like to pay extra attention to that. Should I roll a perception check on that, or investigation or something?
What would you like to roll on that?
Well, I mean, my perception's better.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll perception then.
Perception total 22.
All right. You can see that as you bring your light closer and you shine it into this alcove, that the rocks themselves do seem to be jittering, but it's not because they're moving, but because there seems to be a large number of insects forming and swarming around the rocks. You see 3 large rocks in total, and three massive piles of insects. Just a massive swarm of tiny beasts, tiny insects. Just kind of making their home there as they're just buzzing around. As you see, like, different shades of orange, pink, brown. And it kind of like disgusts you a little bit. You're like, ooh, as you imagine yourself in that situation, with all those insects around you. You're like, oh God, okay.
Do these bugs look particularly dangerous?
You need to get a closer look to determine that.
How about if I pull out like a piece of dried jerky and throw it over there?
Fuck around, find out.
Sure, I pull out a piece of dried jerky and lightly toss it over there.
All right, where does it land?
You
You know-
said the rocks in.
Yeah, the rocks are over here.
Yeah, sure. I yeet it over there.
All right. Why don't you? You don't need to roll for that. It's fine. It's a piece of jerky. All right. You throw the jerky in between these three rocks, and you see immediately that the bugs on one of the rocks shoot to the jerky and are swarming around it, and you hear the buzzing grow wilder and louder as within seconds the bugs return to the rock, and there's nothing but scraps left in them than the other two rock piles where the bugs are sitting on. Like the other bugs are slowly making their way towards it and just like feeding on it a little bit.
I turn around and gesture at the two. I'm just like, I put the finger up to my lips, go the shush, tell them to be quiet and to move slowly.
Can Bell and Bristle roll
Intelligence?
I'd say insight. Insight. Roll insight to see if you understand Specs' warning.
I don't understand him at all. It's a 5.
I got a
Total.
16.
Okay, Bristle, despite being behind Bell and Bell obstructing your view, you have a clear understanding of what Spack is saying, that there's something that shouldn't be awoken and that there's something slumbering within this area. While Bell, you understand it as Spack, gesturing for you to come over and to see
I didn't roll a 1. Come on.
and to make a ruckus.
I didn't roll a 1. Come on, don't give me that.
I'm just saying you understand Spack is gesturing you over and not in any form of way of silence. So you just understand he's calling you over.
Anyways, there's still a base here because large footprint, so I'm sure the insects aren't a problem. So, actually, I found out I can walk 40 feet, so I'll walk 80 feet.
All right, where are you gonna walk to first?
Let's see, first over here, blah, blah, and then 40 more feet. 70 here, and then 10 more feet here. Up to there.
Okay, first walk your 40 feet from me, please.
Sure, 1 second. Yeah. There you go.
Clank, 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 clank in her.
Oh no, you guys are
plate.
fucked. I have a disadvantage.
Now I need you to roll
Stealth.
stealth for me, Bell.
This should be a miracle if I don't fuck this up. Let's see. Stealth with disadvantage. Does D&D Beyond take into account stealth?
You need to roll
Like,
twice.
The disadvantage?
No,
No, but does D&D
it doesn't
Beyond take into
automatically
account
do it. It
disadvantage?
just lets you know you have disadvantage. So you need to roll twice to meet yourself manually.
Okay. Second roll. The
Oof.
first one was a net 20. The second one was a 10. Was a 10 total.
Oh, that's painful, bro. Nat 20.
What is with all these
Yeah.
20s, man?
Yeah, what?
No
You
idea.
had 1, 2, 3. You had 4 nat 20s a session, I think. Right?
5, I think. because Vex-
So far, yeah, that 23 times in a
5.
row.
Wow.
Vex,
Okay.
rolled one earlier.
Yeah, 5.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, Belle, you walk over the 40 feet, and you in your what armor are you wearing again?
I'm wearing a scale mail armor.
You
with
in
a
your
shield.
scale mail armor, you're standing and you're kicking these rocks to the side, make as they're just jumping
Many rocks.
around. And yeah, there's a lot of rubble on the floor, a lot of rubble and small rocks on the floor. And so you're having a fun time, you're kicking it along, and you kick one of these rocks really hard, and it bounces off the wall over here and hits one of the rock formations and knocks it over. To which the bugs or the swarm of insects on that rock formation are very displeased, and they actually come over and are now going to target you as you have angered one of the swarm of bugs.
Can I react to this?
What? How would you react to this?
I would like to offer an apology by throwing all my beef jerky at them.
You can apologize.
It's called a distraction. I'm just wording it differently. Hiya, beef jerky. Forget I'm here.
I mean,
Why don't you roll?
Oh no.
I'm
he's
gonna
thinking
I'm gonna
happy.
roll something.
Oh
Yep.
no.
No. So, oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the 2 tier 1 subs, Snope, to Gravith and Student. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. So greatly appreciated. Yes, you throw this jerky at. You throw all your jerky or just some of your jerky?
All my jerky. All my jerky. I'm
You
panicking.
throw all your jerky at these bugs, and the other swarms that were there are immediately interested, and they are all clamoring on it or clamoring around it. And you see these 3
fight for the
massive
jerky.
swarms of bugs all around this jerky.
Fight for it. Yes. Yes.
Like,
yes.
the
Kill each
jerky's
other.
over there, and they're all trying to fight for it. At the moment.
Shasha, pocket jerky.
Wow, Sparrow. How come you didn't warn me about this?
Oh,
Tell me
my-
to come over.
I look at Maria or not Belle with
Maria, who's
Don't worry about it. That's different.
Different
Oh
world.
my!
Different
How
world.
scandalous!
Entirely different AU. Okay. I look at Belle with a look of utter disbelief and a bit of disdain.
You owe me jerky for that.
Oh my gosh.
How are you alive?
Let's see. Initiative. Is initiative just a D20
A D20 plus Dex and then any other
Yes.
bonus.
plus Dex? Okay. Okay.
I assume I wasted all my movement speed left on doing that.
Let's see. Boom. Okay. How do I add these things initiatives to the turn order?
Press on their
Oh, I
token
see.
and then roll the initiative.
Add turn. Turn.
Why are you giving them initiative? They're perfectly
Oh,
distracted. There's
crap.
no reason to fight them.
Yo, thank you so
Wow.
much for the $10, Soap. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. That's so greatly appreciated. That's super, super sweet of you. Thank you.
A little closer to another Chi-Chi.
Oh, hope you're having a lovely day, Soap, and hope you're enjoying the show. Yes, you see that these bugs are very much so entranced with the jerky, and they will be joining the turn order next turn. So you have 1 turn to do what you want about these bugs.
It's not my turn, right? So I can't do anything.
It is Belle's turn at the moment, and you're not
Oh,
in
I think I wasted
combat as of
I
yet.
wasted all my actions. Yes.
But next turn, as soon as these bugs are done with this jerky, they're going right for you, Belle. Because they smell more jerky on your person.
Okay, great. I guess I'll cast fucking. What was it? I'm trying to look for the word. Where is it? Where's the Toll the Dead on them?
They're bugs. Calm down, Belle.
They're disgusting bugs, though. And they eat humans.
Mimi, do you have guiding bolt?
I do not. I do
Okay.
not have.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, I'm a death cleric, so my total dead will hit most of them, I believe. Mm.
All right. Yeah, are you rolling to attack?
I shall roll to attack. Yes.
All right,
Actually,
sure.
they
You
actually have to. They have a save DC.
okay? What do they need to roll?
Wisdom 13, I believe.
All of them need to roll.
Well, only two of them. I have a bonus here that lets me hit another creature that's next to the target.
Up to a number of 2. Is that right?
I think so. I'm looking through since it's been a while.
It's 1 plus the original target.
Yes, 1 plus the original target. So two creatures in total.
All right, brilliant, cool. All right, you roll, and they end up rolling a. Do you want to tell me which ones you are rolling to hit? You've got the one on the right, one on the center, one on the bottom.
Center and the one on the right.
Okay, the center and the right, they both roll a 3.
Wow, great. They take. Let's see. Should be a D8. Do I roll for each individual or just one total? Just one, I guess.
You roll 0. I think each probably, right?
Each.
Is that right?
Yeah, it should be. It should be one separate attack on each of them. I think.
Okay.
Okay, great. 6 and 6.
Check. Let's see.
Both 6.
All right, you roll 6 damage on both of them.
Yep.
Brilliant. All right. You end up dealing enough to knock them. Yep. Okay. Brilliant. All right. What the fuck happened to one of them? Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Just. All right. Brilliant. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Yep. You deal 6 damage to each of them, and successfully manage to hurt and lessen the swarm that was once there. A number of insects fall to the ground as the swarm diminishes ever so slightly, as a lot of them are too preoccupied eating and trying to fight over the jerky to go to you just yet. Right. Is that your turn done?
It is my turn done.
All right, Bristle, it's now your turn.
So, this is something that you could use. Toll the Dead says that it fills the air with the sound of bells, but doesn't give a range on how far the bells. It doesn't give a range on how far the sound is cast. So it'd be up to you if it carries through the cave.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's an interest. Okay. All right.
Because something like thunder wave, it says audible clap of thunder up to X amount of feet. I think it's like 60 or 300 or some fucking number. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Toll the Dead doesn't have a number specifically.
I have 60 feet written here.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
100
Toll
feet
Dead.
away for thunderclap.
Okay.
I feel that Booster Bell just. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Toll the Dead just. I'm pretty sure it's a hallucination, isn't it? Not a actual sound of a bell.
I mean, it says it fills the air around with the sound of bells for a moment.
It does say range / area 60 feet.
It does, but the way I've always interpreted that as around like that, whatever target you pick, just them can hear it, no one else can. Like it just creates the bell in their ears. That's how I've interpreted it anyway.
Yeah,
I'm fine either way. I just wanted to point it out to you.
No, I appreciate that. That's a really interesting point you brought up. Yeah. All right. You may continue with your turn as you hear the sound of loud slithering start to increase in sound from even further in the cave as it echoes off the walls as you hear.
That's not good.
I'm gonna move up my 30 to this point and take a look around the corner, see just this mound of bugs going after this jerky, and I'm just kind of like, oh, that's gross. That's nasty.
I
Mm-mm.
watched you eat a whole person.
What?
I know how we feel.
Wisdom saving throw. Do you have a fear of bugs, Bristle?
Oh no.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's
Wisdom
find out.
saving throw. 9.
Okay,
do have a
you
fear
do
of
not have a
bugs.
fear of bugs, and you're able to keep your lunch down, your breakfast down from this morning.
Oh wow, that's a pretty easy save.
No, just a little flavor. Right, what is it you like to do? Would you like to attack them?
I mean, I had. I. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to attack them. But I can't hit them from here unless I use a javelin. But I don't think I have any equipped.
Yeah, you don't have any equipped
Yeah,
at the moment.
yeah, I don't. Actually, I have my hand axes equipped. They have a throwing range.
If you'd like to, it's
So-
up to you.
You could throw Sparrow into there as well.
What?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna throw. I'm not gonna the mummy him.
Projectile Sparrow.
All right. I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at the nearest one.
Yep.
This one right here.
Sure. You may go for it.
All right, that's a 17 to hit.
You definitely hit with a 17, don't fret.
Alrighty. And that is 10. Was it slashing damage? Yes. 10 slashing damage on this swarm of creepy insects.
Okay. Yep, you end up dealing damage towards the insects. And you can see that the swarm is diminished in size to half of what it originally was at this point now. Or for that in particular one.
Can we buy another turn by throwing more beef jerky into it?
I'm not sure I want that back.
Let's see what you do.
Well, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else. So
Okay, Spec.
Awesome. I see that we have attracted both the attention of the creature we came here to slay and these bugs. Also, you're not playing with any kind of cleave rule, are you?
Cleave.
Since we're dealing with Chod or like low class enemies, if you can kill them, since most enemies that are lower CR will probably just die in like 1 or 2 hits. Like if we do more damage and they have HP, does that damage carry over to the next target nearby?
I'd say sure, because they're all stacked on top of each other basically.
All right, cool.
I'll allow it for this instance. I don't know if other instances. We'll just take it case by case. In this case, I'll allow it.
Sure. In that case, seeing as they're just bugs, I don't know why these two seem so fucking afraid of bugs. I step up to it and pull out the scythe and start cleaning up.
All right, go for it. Roll to hit.
Cool. Let's see. I moved 5 feet, so I can't use steady aim. God damn it. Alright, I rolled a hit. I'll do this with Great Weapon Master. So my bonus is +1. I got an 18 to hit.
Yep, you easily hit.
Cool. Then the damage is. How much is my sneak attack right now? 2d6? Yeah, 2d6. Okay.
Chat's back out here just mowing the lawns like it's another sunny day.
Basically, let's see. I roll 46 of damage plus 14.
46 damage?
No,
4d6.
4d6 plus
Okay,
14.
I was like, oh.
Okay,
still
the
a lot.
damage total though is 9 plus. Really, only 9? Wow, I rolled bad on those d6. 9 plus 14, so 23 damage.
Okay. You have. So 23, is that correct?
Yep.
23. Okay, brilliant. You knock out that one, and okay. So you manage to kill one of the swarms as you see all the bugs just fall to the floor from one of them, and you see that the total swarms of the three are now about to like 1.25 of the original size, and that one of the swarms looks to be moving a lot slower than it was before, while one is still completely like active and it's going at this jerky, and you see that this jerky is been reduced to crumbs now.
Mm. I turned to the other two. I was like, they're bugs. Kill them.
All right, all right. It is the start of our next turn, and it is your turn again, Spack, because that was a surprise round.
Oh, cool. This time I bonus action to aim and then I swing again. Oh wait, no, never mind. Are they close enough for me to? Never mind.
They're not within
close
5
enough
feet.
Remember,
Remember that each square is 10 feet, but I will say you're within
Yeah,
5 feet of each
okay.
other here.
Fucking all right. Cool. I swing with Great Whiff Master again.
All right, go for it.
Does a 13 hit them?
That just barely hits them, yeah.
It hits them? Oh my god. I thought for sure I was gonna miss. Alright, well that's 4d6 again. Let's see. Oh, that's much better on the damage. 31.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. With 31, you actually managed to take them both out easily. As
Cool,
all
I
the
have-
swarms fall to the floor and all of Bell's jerky reserves are emptied.
I just turned back to this. He was like, with an incredulous look. Why did that take so long?
That was a lot of bugs.
They
I
were
don't know what you're talking
bugs.
about. It only took like a little bit. Took like
Well,
30 seconds to
I
to
feel
do that.
I feel like that should have gotten back to a second turn. I feel like that should have ended in the first surprise round, but okay.
I mean, I'm all the way back here. I can't really do much, so
Oh my
Still the
god.
sounds of a roaring monster coming at us, right?
No, the roaring isn't getting louder, but you do hear slithering active now. Before it was silent, so now you hear like an active slithering in the back.
Which direction?
The direction closest to where Bell is currently standing.
I feel very safe.
So Belle,
Hi there.
nice knowing ya. I walk this
What are
way
you? Where are you going?
and hide behind this corner here.
Where are you going? I will
If you
actively
so wish
follow
to, go
you.
for it. I mean, go for
I'm
it.
just gonna follow you. Where are you going? Why are you leaving me?
Also throw the like little lit stick over here, by the way.
Okay. Sure,
Okay,
so
follow.
you've thrown the stick over here-ish. Okay, cool. And it's cool. I mean, is that your turn, Dunspack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I move behind this corner and throw the stick over there, and then proceed to roll a stealth check to hide.
Go ahead, roll stealth.
Ow! I dropped my die. Okay. 17.
All right, you've rolled a 17 for stealth. All right, Bell and Bristle, it is your turns in that order. So, Bell, what do you want to do first?
I go pick up his stick and then try to follow him. Spack, where'd you go? Spack.
Roll perception for me.
22. You can't escape me.
You perceive Spec. And as
Spec,
first-time
where are you
spectator
going?
D&D, do we chatters keep opinions to ourselves? You're more than welcome to comment on the surroundings about you. You can call Spack a coward. You can call Bristle Big Baby
Coward!
if you'd like.
How dare!
If you'd like, it's up to you. You can call them whatever you like. If you want to critique my playing, you're more than welcome to, or make a recommendation that thing I can do on the fly. Go for it. But generally, I'm just focusing on the players and people in chat. I will address you through typing usually, so that the flow is consistent. But yes, all right, Bell, you find Spack. Bristol, why don't you
Try to
also
give
roll
me stick.
perception for me?
Sure thing.
Do you notice where Spack is? Do you see Bell talking to a stone wall?
I mean, most likely it's going to be a stone wall, but we'll see.
Only a 17.
I got a 22.
All right, you both easily perceive Spack, and you're like, go ahead, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? You forgot
Bro,
your
what are
stick.
you doing?
Oh my god. You
I
too.
left the stick just for you.
I grab the stick and I throw it over here again.
Spec, you keep dropping your stick. I go pick it
Stop
up.
bringing the stick. Oh, I'm hiding for a reason. You can hear that, right? I'm not
Oh my
I'm not
God.
hallucinating, correct?
Oh wait, can I hear it? Can I roll perception to hear this?
Sure, you could roll perception and see if you hear the slithering, or you hear just the sound of the.
Do I hear it with a 16?
You hear the 16, yeah. It isn't.
see,
You
oh.
hear the sound of a like kind of like a tongue like slithering back and forth, but you don't hear the sound getting louder. It is at a constant noise level.
So I don't think it's approaching us. What are you talking about? There's nothing approaching us. Just get out of your corner. We have to go slay this thing. Come on. Pick up your stick.
Now you say that. Alternatively, we could just wait here, make a lot of noise, and wait for it to come to us.
That sounds like a plan. I like plans.
Now, would you
Sure.
please stop revealing my hiding spot? I tried to hide again.
It's not a very good hiding spot if Bristol can see you.
I nat won my hiding check.
You just turn around.
I turned around. I can't see you. Therefore, I'm hidden. Go fuck yourselves.
Oh my gosh, your so with a nat one, your leather armor and from you hiding in this corner, you've managed to accumulate so much dust and grit and rubble that every time you move, you make constant noise. Every time you breathe in and out, it is just rubble scraping on rubble. Imagine gravel scraping on gravel. That sound like the tire on gravel.
Man, I am one with rock.
Oh my god. After seeing this fetch quest and charade, fucking Bristol's just going to walk around the corner.
Okay. Do you have any light
And-
source with you?
Just the light coming from Mimi's stick.
All right.
Right,
This
yeah,
is
the
as far
stick
as
that
you
he
can
threw
see at
over
the
here.
moment. Then. Oh wait, did you
mean,
pick up
okay.
Mimi's stick?
Let me see. Yeah, you
Uh,
can only see this far. You can only see this far.
Yeah, I can only see that far, so I'm standing right here, and I'm just kind of like, I'm like, okay. I wasn't gonna say anything, but if this thing came out of the ocean, I can probably talk to it, guys.
Oh, you can. I was just gonna stab it.
Is that something you've been able to do for the longest time?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Okay, great. Whose turn is it now then?
Yeah, on the notes you gave me, there's a trait that allows me to communicate with sea beasts, but
Hmm.
it's only one way. They can understand my words, but I don't have any special ability to understand them. So I have to intuit everything and work off like nature and animal handling.
Okay. Go for it. I
Uh,
mean, if you are confident in your skills, you're more than welcome to do so.
Oh no, I'm not confident at all. I just want to see something funny happen. I know this dice game.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, is that your turn done then, Bristle?
Yeah, I moved 30 feet. I'm staring off into the darkness, and I'm just kind of like, all right, where are you? Come on, come out.
Bristol, you need a light source to see. I know this is hard for you to understand, but we land dwellers. We need light in caves. This isn't the ocean. Anyways,
It is now Spac's turn.
Yeah, what's Spec
Cool.
gonna do?
Since Bristle has decided he can try to talk to it, I'm just gonna.
Don't forget your
Why
stick.
not? I'll just run up here.
Did you pick up your stick?
I'll just take Bristle's stick and move forward with it.
I have no stick.
Oh, and
Yeah,
I
it was-
take Mimi's stick. I take Belle's stick.
It was your stick originally.
You're
I take
taking
the
Belle's
stick.
what?
Belle's stick.
Oh my god, PG, bro.
Yeah, it's Belle's stick. Notice how there's no bleep.
Alright, alright. With that, you're able to see a lot farther in. You see that the cave has more stalactites, is that right? Stalactites? Yep, you see stalactites above and stalactites growing from the bottom of the cave as well. There's different colored ores, again, just shadowed on the ground and just grinded into dust at this point from how frequent of a trip this beast has made. And that you see it is lowering in elevation of the cave as it slopes downwards a bit. Alright, if that's your turn done, Spack, it is Belle's turn.
Okay, I'm moving this far. See. Boop, 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 and boop.
Alright, and you got 40 feet of
There you
vision,
go.
is that correct?
40 feet of vision, yes.
Okay. Let's see, how much does 40 feet give you? Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting.
You're just gonna see me bolt out of here.
As you approach what seems to be some Charlie made stairs, you see a large pool of water in the center of this room, and you can see what seems to be a large cylindrical shape circling round and round as you hear the scrapes of gravel against gravel and water splashing around as you hear the again as you see just a glimpse of the beast ahead of you.
Insight?
Sure, if you'd like to roll insight. I mean, what are you trying to find out?
What type of creature is it? Information, if I know this creature at all.
You can try and roll insight, sure.
I don't know anything about this creature.
I'd-
It's a 9.
Alright, 9. I was gonna give you disadvantage anyways, doesn't matter.
Okay, great. Give me disadvantage. Let's see how worse I can get this. Insight again. This one's better. Okay, the 9 then.
As you've grown up in the Sky Islands and you have no knowledge of what's below you, from what age did you fall and get pushed out of your clan? Since you're 36 now, at what age, how long have you been on the surface?
I've been on the surface for about
30 years.
8 minus. I wasn't thrown when I was 6. 28 years.
You've been okay.
It's a
So from a
murderous child.
28, that's still okay. That's still so you weren't thrown at 6 years old. You were thrown at 8 years old.
Yes, I was thrown at 8 years old. I had pre-planned this response.
Jesus Christ.
You're
Okay.
close, Vex.
Okay.
Mm,
Well,
Sending people on takes
you've
to murder
you've
children very
never
well.
explored the ocean. Would you say Belle's explored the ocean?
Hmm. I'd say I have not, because the ocean does not have many people in it to
Right.
kill.
As you've been stuck on land and focusing on your mission and reviving the moon god, or whatever it is that you're doing during your
Yes, whatever it is I'm
slaughter,
doing.
um, sea beasts have never come to mind, and you're unable to identify what this could be. But you can tell it is a scaly, large beast that has emerged from the ocean,
It's the
as it did fit the
legendary.
description from before.
Is this what Vex was talking about earlier, Bristle, when he was saying about the goldfish? Is this the legendary fish gold? Anyways, my turn has ended. I don't do anything else.
Okay, Bristle, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Probably just gonna. That's 30. And 30 right there. All right. So I come around the corner quick as I can, and I can only see what Belle saw.
Mhm.
So,
Can you tell what it looks like? Can you tell what it is, Bristle?
well, I could roll nature or survival or history to determine, but Fide, would you say I know what it is since I'm a fish man, or should I go ahead and roll?
You're welcome to try and roll,
Okay.
Like the
as you
idea.
don't have
Uh,
you don't have full sight of the beast ahead of you.
okay.
Two.
I'll roll nature. That's a 16.
16. Okay, with a 16, you're able to identify that this beast is definitely not a guitar fish, nor a salmon fish, nor a tuna fish, nor a goldfish. You were pretty sure it was a goldfish.
So was
And
I.
you're able to recognize the scales, and just the sheer size of the beast tells you this is an infantile sea king. And you know it is infantile because if it was a sea king, it would have eaten this island up in one bite.
This thing's like a tenth the size its adult form is.
Maybe it could be a tenth, it could be a 50th. But you can tell it is young, and you see a glimpse of green on part of its body as well.
Okay. Uh, hmm.
As its colors are predominantly red and blue, as you can see with the red fins around it, but blue scales, and you just see like a strip of green on it as well.
Okay. Um, Bill, that's a baby sea king. Uh, you know when we're on the boat and we see those big like snake things in the water sometimes?
Ah, yes, the snake things. Those.
Yes, those are sea kings, and that's a baby. You see what I
Mm.
mean? Um,
Mm. You think you can't talk to it still? It might understand. It might not understand you. Since it's a child.
there's a chance, but I still want to try and talk to it.
Do you
But
think we could recruit it?
I would like to. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think we might want to wait on Spack to get his input.
Yeah, I'll wait on him. He seems pretty smart.
Definitely smarter than us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Belle the smartest of us?
That was in another
Like,
game. Another universe,
I
alternate
think
universe.
technically Bell is the smartest of
No.
us, but
15
I have
int.
I have 11 in intelligence.
Oh, am I actually the smartest then? Okay.
You are the
yeah,
smartest.
you're actually
Oh.
the smartest.
In this universe,
then.
you are the smartest.
Time to play like a murder hobo.
I in my turn, I'm not going to advance on it anymore. I don't have any more movement speed.
All right. Spack, it is your turn.
Imagine 3.5e. See, okay, I can move up there. I move up to here first. So what'd you guys find? Oh my god!
Oh, okay. You walk right up. Okay, cool. With
I catch.
okay, and you are. Yep, you're definitely within 40 feet now.
Oh my god! What is that?
Uh, that's a baby sea king. You know, the giant snake things we see on the boats sometimes.
Yeah, I know those.
That's yeah, that's a baby.
What is it
There's a
doing out
baby.
here?
There's
That's
a baby. There's a
Ow.
baby.
What is it doing out here though?
As you walk down and you scream, "Oh my god!" You immediately see that the infantile sea king stops slithering, and it raises its head as it looks towards your direction, and you get a clearer look of it as you're a lot closer. And as Spat kind of like, is like, "Oh my god!" He flings his stick at this thing, and it bounces off of it, giving you a very, very clear
Throw a
sight.
stick at it?
I mean, would you like to roll to see if you don't throw your stick at it in surprise?
I mean, sure.
I mean, that seems like a pretty Spack Jero kind of thing to do.
It is.
Maybe. Am I rolling like a will save or something?
Yeah, why don't you give me a will save?
21.
Okay. With that, yep, you kind of like, "Oh my god!" You fling your stick up in the air, and then you kind of like it's like bouncing in your hands. You grab it,
Thank God this isn't on fire.
and you grab it by the light, the bit where it's like lit as well. So like you're covering it, and you're like, "Oh god, it's dark again." Then you flip it around, and you're like, "Oh, okay." And then you look at this beast, and the whole room lights up a bit more, as you were juggling this stick, and you're able to ascertain that this is definitely a Sea King and infantile one, as it has red fins striped across its head, a large jaw with jagged and very bloodied teeth, as you see bones around and empty carcasses of farm stock. If you see a number of feathers on the floor in one direction, you see a cow skull in another direction, and some pigtails in another direction. As it looks
Well,
to
I
you all, and it starts hissing louder and louder.
You can talk.
Yes. Yeah. I think I can. Do you want us to go out of turn order now?
You will have to roll new turns if you do get into combat. So for now, yeah, you can go out of turn order. This is free
Okay.
action.
Okay. Bristol's going to slowly take a few steps forward, and as he does, kind of lower Bell and Spack's light sticks so that they're not directly shining at the Sea King. And then once he gets about right here, he goes, "Easy. It's okay. We're not here to hurt you." He kind of has his hands up, showing he's not trying to do anything. And he's just kind of, making eye contact with it, trying to get a feel for it. So, what would you like to do? Would you like me to roll something? Would you like
Why don't you roll for me
Sea King
animal
to roll
handling?
something? Sure thing. All right, that's an 11.
Okay. As you slowly approach the beast and you have lowered your body, you've set the tone for this thing. You've dimmed the lights, you're approaching it in a very slow manner, hands out, and in a very unconfrontational manner, it looks at you. And wow, okay. It sees you approaching, and as you approach, it just suddenly booms with a roar at you. As it
Okay.
did not appreciate that whatsoever, and you're gonna have to now roll initiatives.
I thought you said you could talk to 26.
I can talk to it. It
Is
just
that-
can't talk to me.
That's not a nat 20,
12.
is it?
That's a 19 plus 7.
Okay. Would a nat 20 beat the 27? If it's not above the number 26, sorry.
That's up to you what you want to do with that.
Okay.
Like, if you want rules as written, then it's just whatever the total number is, but if you want to assign nat 20 initiative something special, go for it.
Okay. Sure. And Belle, what was your
A 10.
10, okay. Okay. As it roars at you and you hear, oh shit, I rolled a nat 20 from the gods above, it is going to get one free attack off as, let's say, reach 15 feet.
Which god said that? Which Cthulhu-headed monster said that?
As it's going to move. Let's see, what's it going to do? Alright, yeah, you know what? It's going to go like this. It is going to shoot out a. It is going to look at. Okay, sorry, let me start from the beginning. So, it screams, and as it shrieks at you, it takes a big, deep breath in. As it exhales, and you just feel sheer cold and frost be sprayed upon each and every one of you, as you need now to take a Constitution save Constitution save, saving throw. Sorry.
Alright. Jesus Christ,
Total
this die
20.
is magic.
Okay,
Eight.
okay, so
What was it? Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
I can't dex it.
Nope, it is Constitution.
Well, it's a 22.
Okay.
8.
Would you want me to do individual damage rolls for each of you, or just one damage roll?
1 damage roll probably.
Okay.
If it's a AOE attack, not individual hits.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
So
and it's faster.
it does. Fucking hell! Oh my god. It does 19 damage to Belle,
Rip.
and it does 9 damage to Speck and Bristle.
Okay.
As then it goes to Speck's turn.
I think diplomacy has left the area. Has left our table of options.
Pulling the axe out. Yup, it's time to forcibly tame this one.
This is water, right? Is this standable water or is this deep?
Oh
water?
yeah, it's standable.
Okay, cool. I get within melee range of it with my 30 feet of movement. Okay, that's where it's putting me. Okay, and swing at it. With Great Weapon Master.
Go for it.
I got a 3 plus 1, so I'm going to take my bonus action to leave.
Does that proc an opportunity attack?
No, hey, wait, no. Does it? Let me make sure. What does Rakshas Audacity say? No, I made a melee attack against a creature, so I don't get. He doesn't get
Even-
opportunity attacks.
Does
on
that
me.
count as a melee attack if it wasn't successful?
Yeah, it just says I have to make one. Never says I have to hit.
Okay,
I
so
leave.
so you okay? Describe what you do to me then. Describe what you do to this beast.
I run forward, get into the shallow water, realize this is shallow water and my boots are getting soggy, make a swing at the creature. Too distracted by my soggy boots, I stop looking at it for a second, swing completely misses, and then I realize that if I stay in this any longer, my socks will get wet too, and I book it to the other side of this rock. I'm sorry, my boots are more important than this fight.
All right, go for. All right, that
They're Bucci brand.
Bucci bread. God damn. Okay. As you make that move and you hastily retreat, the beast swings its eye back at the fishman that once tried to tame it. As it moves forward, and it makes an attack against you, as it attempts to. Yeah. It attempts to constrict you as it's gonna roll and hit a. Does a 20 go through your AC?
Oh yeah.
All right. You haven't raged yet, have you?
Nope.
All right. Then it is going to hit you for. Let me get the calculation right, just so this is correct. Okay. It's going to hit you for 13 damage, bludgeoning, and
Ouch.
you are now grappled.
I
And it says the creature is, if the target is larger or smaller, it is grappled, and until this grapples end, the target is restrained. So this creature has decided to grab a hold of you and is squeezing you tight as it refuses to let go of you. And that will be its turn done, as it now goes to your turn, Bristle. Would you like to try and make a... Is it a strength saving or strength? What is the escape What is the escape roll you think you need to make for this one?
it can be strength, or if you're a more dexterous character, then usually I would allow like dex to be used, but I'm strength based anyway.
All right, bet. All right, then you can use a strength saving throw to get out of this.
Poop. That's a 12.
That is a 12. Let me see if that makes it. Just barely missing it. I'm so sorry. You stay grappled for this turn, Bristle. Alright, Bell, it's your turn. You see that Spack is
Great.
cowered off into the distance, and Bristle is currently been tied down by this beast's tail.
Great. I'm casting Sanctuary on Bristle, and I'm cowarding away.
What does Sanctuary do again, sorry?
If the snake wants to make a attack on Bristle, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it has to attack someone else.
Okay.
Yes.
Where do you know Sanctuary from? I'm looking at your character sheet. I don't see Sanctuary there.
Yes, I have not added it on there. Because I have my own little document.
Alright, go for it. That's fine.
Getting all my spells. Great. Casted that. I'm gonna move away now. Over here, 20 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. The Sanctuary was a bonus action, by the way.
You damaged?
I took 19 damage!
Oh right, you didn't save.
Yeah, Bella is
Yes.
now on 11 health.
I am. Anyways, 4 plus 3, I healed 7.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
I had my turn.
It is now Spack's turn.
Cool. I run back over there and I try again. It's like I'm back, and this time I put on water resistant boots. Give me let me try. I got a 6.
Okay, you aren't able to pierce this beast's scales.
Well,
And-
I
What
take my
happened to
bonus
your
action.
What happened to your net 20s?
I used them all. Do you think I can hide in the shadow of this beast? Do you think that's a possibility?
I'll allow you to try.
Like, is it big enough and so focused on Bristle that I could just hide since I haven't hit it yet?
If you wish to, you could try, like, blending in with the rocks around you, seeing as you've managed to gather a lot of grit and rubble on your leather armor.
I look like a living rock.
Exactly.
I use my bonus action to hide by standing still.
Standing so perfectly still that you become naked to the eye.
Oh no!
What did you roll? What did you roll, Bacon?
I rolled a nat 1. It's all downhill from here.
Everything's
I nat
catching up to
20s.
you.
They betrayed me.
Okay.
I try to stand completely still and then slip in the water and fall on my arse, I guess.
All right. You are definitely not stealthed. And as you rolled a nat 1, as you were trying to desperately focus on how still you were standing, you ended up like you were like pittering pattering around with your stone with your wall with your shoes, and you step on a rock and slip, and you're now knocked prone.
I'm sorry, Bristle. I'm out of form.
All right, and it is now the beast's turn.
Who's
Uh,
attacking?
The beast is now going to make a tail attack by throwing Bristle against. Throw Bristle out of the way, and therefore is going to toss you just to the side and do about.
Would that be wisdom saving throw? Since he's attacking Bristle.
Oh yeah, since he's going to make an attack, technically, yeah, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. So,
13.
the
13 wisdom.
okay, he nat 1. Okay, what does that mean?
Hey! That means he has to choose another target. I'm sorry,
I
Bacon.
hate you. I
So,
hate you so much.
as it kind of is staring at, it's looking around and it swinging its tail around. It forgets to attack. It forgets to do its action. It was going to throw Bristle against the wall, but its mind just kind of goes blank for a second as it just kind of like sways side to side.
Why can't
As
I hit you?
its grip on Bristle loosens a little bit, and it ends its turn. It ends its turn right there.
Hey! Then it hurts back.
And it's-
Don't you know, Bacon? This is a displacer beast.
Shut the fuck up. I'll kill you all. No one leaves this cave alive.
All right, it is now Bristle's turn. Would you like to try and make another strength saving throw?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Oh man. Okay, that's a 23.
Okay, you easily manage to escape this beast's grasp. As you tell me how you get out of this beast's grasp.
I mean, probably just with both hands on my axe handle, push the handle forward, and then kind of leverage my way out and jump over to the side out of its coiled grip.
Brilliant. All right, awesome. There you go.
We just
And-
take this tentacle and push it over there.
You're free to use that. That was maybe I'm gonna say that was your bonus action to get out. Or is that
Oh.
not a bonus action usually?
Usually it would be an action. You'd be like, you make a save to get out of it, and that's like your full action.
I'm gonna say
Kinda.
because the beast is so distracted that you're gonna have that as a bonus action because it nat one. So you've still got your full
Okay.
action and movement.
um. Well, I can't rage because I used the
You
bonus
can
action
pick
for
up-
that.
You can pick spec, I guess.
I mean, you can choose. How about this? You can choose to use it as an action or bonus action. I'll let you pick.
I'm pretty sure you can action economy down. I don't remember if that's a thing.
Should be a thing.
I don't think so.
That is a house rule. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, even if I used it as my action, I could only rage and then not do anything. And then if I don't deal damage or get damage taken, within the time frame, it just goes away anyway. So I might as well just try and deal damage. I'll go ahead and swing my great axe at it.
Go for it.
12. 12 to hit.
That just barely chips off the scales of this beast's as you're unable to penetrate its scales.
Yeah.
Oh, so it has like a 13 AC. Okay, I see how it is. I just need to hit a 13. Stop rolling fucking 1s and 3s and 5s.
Yep, you just need to roll good. All right, is that your whole turn, Dudbristle? Or would you like to move?
Is it focused at all on me?
It is not focused on anyone. It is currently spacing out as it is just having a brain fart.
Oh, it ended
Okay.
as soon as Bristle attacked, so it's done.
I can if you want, how about you roll
Yes.
perception for me to see if you see anything around this room.
Sure. Wow, that's a 9.
Okay.
Rip.
With a 9, you're able to notice that there are some rock formations to the sides of you, and you notice that Spack was hiding behind one earlier. If you so choose, do you think that if you can hide behind one, you can maybe mitigate some damage, if not just hide from the beast itself?
All right. I guess I'll just go behind the nearest one then. So like right here.
Go for it.
And just duck and cover and be like, ah, yes, grievous wounds. This hasn't happened in a while.
I'm quite surprised, honestly. You guys have rolled pretty poorly.
I already wasted it.
All right. With that, then it's Belle's turn. Belle, tell us what you're gonna do.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna go walk up to the creature. Let's see here. Sounds like a good direction to go to. Perfect. Now I'm going to cast aid.
All right. What does that do?
That gives +5 temporary health to anyone around me that's 30 feet.
Is that to one target or to multiple?
Multiple, up to 3 creatures. So everyone here, except the beast, of course.
What's the distance?
30 feet.
All right, brilliant. Yeah, you easily are able to do that. Why don't you give a roll
Yes.
to see how much health everyone gets?
Oh, it's a flat 5 temporary HP.
Oh, is it? I thought it was 5 to 10.
It says here on aid 5. What I have written down here. I'll check.
Sorry, I might have misheard you then. My bad.
Aid. Bad gateway. Great. It's a side down. The side's down. Fuck. Okay, 5 temporary HP. That's pretty much it.
All right, that's 5 temporary HP that could save them as well. So don't worry.
Yes, to everyone. Yep.
All right, was that a bonus action or
Okay.
an action?
It's just an action. So I have my bonus action still. I didn't think I'd get this far. Anyways, is anyone do I perceive if anyone has low HP?
If you would like to roll perception to see your comrade's status, you may.
Sure. Let's see, perception. It's a 9.
Okay. Are you bloodied, Spack?
I'm not bloodied yet, no.
Okay. Are you bloody, Bristle?
Yes.
Okay. You can tell that
Great.
Bristle is in a lot worse for wear shape than Spack is.
Okay, bonus action healing word on Bristle. D4 casting modifier.
All right. How much do you heal Bristle for?
That is a 6.
Okay, brilliant. Awesome.
So everyone put their 5 temporary HP. Bristle healed. That's pretty much everything I want to do.
Perfect. All right. And is that your turn done?
That is my turn done. Yes.
All right, Spack, it is your turn.
Cool. I get up off my feet and I take steady aim this time for the bonus action, and I swing again. If I double, I crit. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go.
All right, you crit. How much damage do you do?
Roll 8d6. Give me a second while I get my d6.
86. Holy shit. 8d6?
Yeah, it's
Oh, 'cause you get
2d6
sneak
sword plus
attack.
2d6 sneak attack. Yeah, and that's all.
You
double.
one shot it. It's hilarious.
Well, watch me roll a bunch of snake eyes, but
You can do it.
I swear to God, I have more d6s. Fuck, shit, ow. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. Those are 5.
Quick maths.
Okay, 30 on the dice.
Rip.
Plus another 14 from being a great weapon master. So 44.
Brilliant stuff. You are
Nice,
able
nice,
to pierce the scales upon this beast, and you hear it shriek in absolute pain as it throws its head around as it's smacking its head against the ball, from just how much in pain it is and how much damage you've dealt to it. And you can see that it's oozing and it's bloodying a little bit.
If I hadn't taken a bonus action steady aim, I could have attacked again with great weapon mastery.
Well, can you?
I don't have any more bonus actions. Yeah, I shout at the creature, if you can understand normal language, stop now, and I won't kill you.
The beast. Translators note the beast does not understand common language.
Then you have chosen death. I stand there at the ready.
All right. With how much damage you just dealt to that beast, it is got its eyes locked on you as it's going to make a bite attack against you.
May have made a bad decision shouting at it.
You did
Does
make
an
a bad decision.
18
I think you're
proceed to hit your
dying.
AC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if I pulled up the shield, it still would.
All right. It is going to, as it swings its head at you, it's been wildly swinging its head back and forth, so it's a little disorientated, but it grabs a nip out of your arm as it does 3
Oh, no.
piercing damage to you as it tears a little bit of flesh off, and in its place you can see that some frost is starting to emerge from the bite, and it's doing 3 cold damage. So you take 6 damage total.
Alright, not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay.
I thought you were gonna
I'm
instantly
alive.
dead.
And with that, it also is going to swap its tail around and try and smack you as well. Does a 7 hit?
You know what? It doesn't.
All right, good. With that, it tries to swing around its tail and destroys this rock in place instead by accident. As its tail swings around and smashes it and stops in place after it just destroys the rock, thinking it's hit you instead, as it isn't the smartest tool in the shed. And it's going to end its turn. Bristle, my boy, it's your turn.
Show 'em what you got, Bristle.
Oh boy. Oh yay. I get to do my thing. I run up to it and I rage.
Oh,
Oh
rages.
yeah.
Help me,
Teenage
Bristle,
Mutant
help me.
Kobolds!
I'm gonna die here.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my great axe, raging at it.
Go for it.
Hey, that's a 25.
Brilliant, you easily managed to pierce its skin. Tell me how much damage you do and tell me how you do it.
That's only 6 slashing damage, sadly. Just quick overhead chop down onto the nearest area of its skin scales.
Brilliant, yeah. You managed to hit and cut off its tail with this attack, as you can see that the tip of the tail has been removed and that blood is still oozing from it as it shrieks again in horror and in pain. Great job. It is now looking a lot more sluggish than it did before, and it's looking a lot worse for wear.
It additionally it takes 2 more damage because of the rage. I forgot about that.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, awesome. All right, it is now Belle's turn. Belle, tell me what you do.
Perception to see how healthy everyone is.
Roll perception.
That's a 12.
All right. Bristle, are you still bloodied?
No, I am not bloodied, but I'm almost.
All right. Spack, how about you?
I am bloodied at this point, yes.
All right. You can see that Bristle's managed to recover and that your incredible healing has managed to bring Bristle back up to his feet while Spack is haggard. He looks like he's really tired as he's starting to teeter a little bit and could really use some assistance.
Okay, great. I'll just walk up to him casually.
Go for it.
Hey, you're looking pretty bad there, buddy. Mind if I heal you a bit?
I
Here,
don't
Williams.
want to dignify you with a response, but yes, I would like a heal.
We shall heal for 8.
Hey.
All right, brilliant. You managed to heal for 8. Is there anything else you can do on this turn?
I have a bonus action left, so I shall use it to summon spiritual weapon, my Cool Whip. Give it to me.
All right. You summon Cool Whip, your beloved friend and maybe lover? Question mark.
Accomplice.
Very much love her.
All
Fun
right.
fact.
Where are you summoning the spiritual weapon?
Tempting. Thinking where I can summon it. I shall summon it on top of Bristle.
What?
Left or right of Bristle?
I'll just summon it to right.
All right. You summon it to the right of Bristle. What it currently is. All right. Can spiritual weapon act on this turn?
It can,
All right.
and it shall attack. It.
All right. Tell me what your roll is.
My roll to attack is, let's see, a 15.
Brilliant. You managed to pierce its scales. Tell me how much damage you do and how you do it.
Great. Let's see. I'm trying to see how much damage this thing even does. 1d plus spellcasting modifier. There we go. It does 7 damage.
Brilliant
impressive.
stuff.
Thank you.
You do 7 damage to the beast, and you can see it's starting to bleed more. There are more cuts across its scales have fallen into the floor as it's become a lot easier to hit, as you can see, and it is very much so on its last tail. All right, now it is Speck's turn. Speck, will you end it here and now and slay this beast for the village.
I don't
to
know. Do we
feast
want this as a
upon.
pet?
As a
Do
pet.
you think we can? Are these tameable?
Yeah, I
Do I
think they're
know these things?
tameable.
If these are tameable?
They're probably tameable. I encourage you.
I mean, you gotta break the spirit to tame it, and it's looking pretty broken. So
I don't know. Does it still have murderous fire in its eyes?
Why don't you give me an insight check?
Oh, let me give an insight check, sure. That is a 14 plus 5, 19.
Yeah, you can tell that this thing is still raring to fight despite how much you've just destroyed it. This thing is willing to
Cool.
die with glory and honor to its name.
it has a
All
name.
right. Its
Its
it has
name is
glory and honor. It understands the concept of glory and honor.
It's a child.
It's an
We're
infantile.
hurting a kid here.
All right. Well, first off, bonus action to steady aim, and then I roll to attack. My highest is an 18. I'm assuming that hits.
That definitely hits.
Okay. My damage is 26.
All right. With a 26, you're able to slay the beast. So tell me how you do so.
Cool. Instead of slaying it, I I stare at and make. Is it looking at me or is it looking at Bristle?
You probably instead of attacking.
I mean, it's looking all around. It's like its head's teetering side to side. It's not looking at anyone in particular.
Yeah, cool. I stab it just a little bit to make it look at me.
All right, it's now looking in your direction.
I
As it-
then do a hand performance of I am going to break you in half, and
It-
then proceed to clock it over the side of the head and knock it out.
You knock it unconscious.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right, you knock the beast unconscious then. Okay. And it is now unconscious. And you have succeeded in this combat.
We have, yay!
Cool.
We
Now,
have-
how do we move him? It,
We
her,
should-
I don't know what
we
this
should-
is.
We should contact our employer.
No.
our
You see,
captain.
if we contact them, they'll probably just kill it. I still want I want a really cool pet, and this thing is really cool as a pet.
I'm sure we can convince Jampu to keep it as a pet. It will help the revolution a lot.
Okay, good. Jamproo, maybe. The rest of the villagers, maybe not.
No.
They want the
I say we
mine back.
I say we contact Jampu first
Exactly.
and see what
They want the
say.
mine back, so we can just take it away. Because if we take it away, they get the mine back.
Yes.
Also, we should probably make it stop bleeding everywhere, because I'm standing knee deep in blood right now.
That's true.
I kind of
Yeah.
butchered half its body.
Okay, so should I heal it?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
While
Bonus
while you're
action,
healing it,
yeah.
I'm gonna be tying its mouth up.
And while they're doing that, I pull out. We still have the Denemushi on us, right?
You definitely do, I imagine.
You do have the Denemushi on you, however, you're in a cave.
I just go outside, come back in when you're done.
Sure. I don't have too much fun without me. If it tries to eat you, bop it on the head some more.
Got it.
Treat it like a really naughty elf that spent $100 getting Chi-Chi.
What are we gonna name it, Bristol?
That's a good question. Probably have to think about it. Names take a while.
Okay, while
Uh,
while Spac's making this call, I want Bristle and Bell to make a perception check.
Sure.
Funny, not Nat.
17.
Okay. As Spac has left and you two are attending to the beast, stopping its bleeding, and you are tying it up, that green you noticed, Bristle, earlier, as you are tying the rope around its mouth, you see that green is shaped around the neck of this beast. And you pull on it, and it seems rubbery when you pull on it, almost as if it's
Ugh.
fitting like a collar around it.
What the hell is this? I keep pulling on it, see if maybe I can snap it.
You keep pulling on it, but it is not budging.
Take out my hand axe, kind of see if I can cut it a little bit.
You attempt to use all sorts of devices through physical strength to sharpened objects, and you are unable to remove this green collar on this beast.
Go cut it. Surely the spiritual weapon can cut it.
Spiritual weapon attempts to make an attack on it, and it is just unable to pierce it.
Wow.
Hmm.
Arcane then?
No. This
Insight?
is pretty weird.
All right. While you two are doing this, Spec, are you making your phone call?
Yeah, I am having conversation with Jamfru about the progress of this mission.
All right. You dial Jamproo. Hello, this is Jamproo.
Hi, Janpru, Captain, Commander. I don't know what your rank is anymore. It is back.
It's commanding officer. Hello, Spac. All right, I assume you've got an update on the mission. Right, brief me in. He says as you could hear him like leaning back in his like very loud leather chair.
Like, I'm gonna have that chair someday. So, we arrived at the island and got filled in by the about the situation by the villagers. They say a large creature had moved into one of their mines,
Right.
and they were having to sacrifice livestock to it to keep it from eating them, probably.
Makes sense, yes.
So we went inside, and the place was infested with bugs, for one thing, disgusting. But the big problem was there was a sea king, a child infantile sea king in there.
Sorry, an infantile sea king.
That's what I was told.
Why? All right. Wow, that's quite a rare catch, I suppose.
Yes.
I presume you've handled the situation accordingly, then.
Define handled.
Well, so that's what you need to define. What have you
Okay.
done?
Our version of handle is we've beaten it into unconsciousness and are now in the middle of tending its wounds so that we can keep it as a pet.
Oh my god. He puts the Denemushi down for a second. And you can hear like steps as it like walking away from the call as it goes silent for a period of time.
I turned to the Dendenbushi and just like, you think you took that well?
The Denemushi doesn't respond as it's still on the line. And you hear
right, you
steps
can't tell.
reapproaching the phone as he picks up and says, Spac, I know you have a lovely career. I mean, that you have always entranced with your acting. And this has probably been your best performance yet. Wanting to keep an infantile sea king. Like, God, I just stepped away to gather myself and not, burst out in laughter. That's a very good joke. It's a very good joke. It's dead, right?
I'm gonna be real with you, Jamproo. I may be an actor, but this one time, I legitimately want a pet.
You could pick anything in the world. A dog, a cat, a bird. And you choose an infantile sea king.
Okay, now hear me out. We, the revolutionaries, are in a tight spot. We are low on members. We are also low on fighting power. And we need to fix our image. Now, I and my party have dealt with this creature, so these villagers will probably be pretty thankful. And if we recruit this creature to our ranks, that is another free member and potential combat power for the revolutionaries.
That's all well and good on paper. How do you intend on taming the sea beast? Especially
Violence.
since violence. You intend on keeping this thing
Violence.
in line with
PG
violence.
16 violence.
I'm not sure what PG means, but
It means I can. It means I don't have to worship the god of censorship in order to keep this beast.
that's we don't speak badly of the god of censorship in these halls.
We don't. But in this instance, we are above the god of censorship through the power of violence.
We are not above the god of censorship, for Christ's sake. For all that's mighty, Spac, it is a sea beast, it is a sea king, infantars that it may be, it is not something you can keep control of. There have maybe been tales of people who could communicate with the sea beast, but those are legends. And that's not something anyone could just do. If you were to ask me for my advice, which you are definitely asking, I suggest you put it down and you give it to the people as a treaty of peace of some form. Maybe they could use it if they're low on food. This could help. If their situation is bad, I'm not sure. That's up to you to determine how badly the situation is. However, if it's also a sea beast, how are you going to remove it from the premises? No matter how strong Bristol is, it would take you days, if not hours, to remove that thing.
Okay, let me ask this then. How long do we have for this mission technically?
It shouldn't take you that long. Hopefully, you should
Well,
be back.
what's the time frame we've been allotted?
You sailed through the night to arrive in the morning. So it's around about 5 hours of travel, hoping that the wind is on your side. And then hopefully as soon as possible, maybe the next day. Hopefully you'd arrive
So-
either midday tomorrow or tonight. And it's about midday now, so you've got a day.
24 hours, done deal. I close. I'll be back with a Sea King. I turn off the Nenimushi.
Good check. The snail just gives you a look, and it slaps you again as it comes up your arm. It just goes. Whoosh. It does
I'll
one.
take that as a sign of agreement that I made the right choice, and I put him away.
It slaps your thigh again from inside the pocket. You dumb fuck.
Oh, wait, careful. Yeah, and I walk back into the cave and tell the other two, all right, we have roughly 24 hours to tame it.
Bristol, you're up. You can talk to it.
It didn't go so well last time, but I think I can do it this time. I think I can.
I believe
I
in
know
you,
I
buddy.
can. I will.
Don't worry, you can't do this. You feel great.
All right. So I've tied up its mouth and probably tied its body a couple times so it can't move on its own / strike out.
How much rope have you got on you? How many feet of rope have you just used up on this thing?
Oh yeah, I will have rope as well.
Each of us should have what, 60?
50.
feet.
The
50 feet.
standard pack
50
for
feet.
us would have 50 feet of rope each.
So
Yeah,
you-
so we have 150 feet of rope.
Did you use any on Triphion? Well, you would have probably.
I would
Yeah.
assume we would have restocked. Yeah, these
restocked,
are mundane
yeah.
items.
Sure. Then
Yeah.
you've got 150 feet of rope for this huge sea beast. By the way, it is classified as a huge dragon.
About 40 feet.
40 feet.
I mean, huge is only like 20 feet wide.
Yeah, 20 feet here, look. 20 feet wide. Yeah, 20 by 20. We have enough. Take Pythagorean theorem.
Okay.
Pi
Well, let's see. It's
circumference of a
The-
circle.
The
Yeah, it's about-
mouth would probably take about
15 feet to loop around and tie securely. And then neck to body, body to body, body to body, body to tail. Probably another
Bunched up like a
80.
slinky.
20,
Kinda, yeah.
10, 10, and 10-ish or 20-ish.
So I would
20-ish.
say probably 100 feet of rope could do it, but taking the extra 50 and reinforcing some sections would I would say just use all of it.
Yeah, just use all of it. Better safe than sorry.
All right, sure. You use all the rope you have available to you, and you tie up the beast in a way in which you feel you're confident that it's gonna hold it. Okay.
All right.
Now what?
Well,
um
is it awake yet? We
It
did
is
heal it. a
still
little bit.
unconscious.
Okay. Did Bell burn any healing?
I
Or are we just
have
gonna wait for her to
one.
wake up in like an hour?
I have 1 cure wounds left.
I mean, we can just wait for her to wake up in an hour rather than waste your wounds. We can short
Okay,
rest
great.
while we wait for her to wake up, yeah?
Yeah,
Alright,
I'll should take a short
so-
rest. I've been damaged quite a bit.
All right.
mean,
yeah.
I have some alchemist supplies I picked up from Trephion. There's probably some harsh chemicals in there I could smelling salts it with, but that's up to you,
Actually-
Fide.
Okay. Well, what would you like to do then?
Well, I still say we should short rest just to heal up, if nothing else.
Okay, sure, we can do that.
Alright, so while we're short resting, can I just like pull out a mess kit and start heating up rations that we brought with us, probably?
You threw. I mean,
Well,
sure.
I mean, through jerky. I assume the
I
broth-
see. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're probably hungry for lunch. Go for it.
Cool. I pull out breakfast sausage and a pan.
Okay. All right. You do that, and as your short rest ends, you hear some talking and some noise coming from outside the cave. As you hear a number of footsteps entering and voices talking. What do you do?
I turn around to look at the approaching voices and shout over there. I was like, "Who approaches?"
It's me, Sif. Is everything alright? It seems quite quiet. I mean, a few of us were standing outside earlier and we heard all the ruckus and... Is everything... Is it dead? Did you kill it?
It's not dead, but don't worry, we're handling the situation. I take a bite of breakfast sausage. Just keep waiting outside or just go about your day. We'll let you know when we're done.
Okay, the whole town is rooting for you and we're all ready to feast. We've been...
And we are. Oh, what? You're waiting for feast? Do they have a feast waiting for us?
Yeah, remember you said you promised the body of the Sea King and we'd feast on it. The
Sea
the
King.
the one
They don't know there's a Sea King.
sorry, the serpent there. You promised us the body of the serpent. The
I don't remember promising
I
anyone
made no
about a
such
body.
promise, and that lady
Me
did not
either.
speak for me.
I don't remember making a such promise as well.
Oh, well,
That is a lie, and you know.
You know what? Why don't you roll persuasion to guilt trip this man?
Sure.
We are busy doing our jobs, damn it. Alright, roll persuasion.
Okay, Bacon. I leave it to you.
Hmm. Can either of you give me the health action?
No,
I have no
I'm
help
not gonna
action.
say you get any help. You have got a fucking breakfast sausage in your mouth as you're
Okay,
trying to
fine.
convince this man.
Thank God my persuasion has expertise, so go fuck yourself. I have 21 on persuasion.
All right. What would the contesting roll be for persuasion?
We'll see, probably.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. So wisdom. Let's go. That's just okay. And you rolled a what? A 20 what? Sorry.
21 total, plus 7 on persuasions.
Well, unless he nat 20s, he's not going to be able to deal
Yeah,
with
he's not
that.
gonna be able to.
Let me
Maybe before he net 20s.
not roll mate. All right.
Hey.
With that, he's kind of like, well, I mean, I thought I remembered the winged lady, but I could have been misremembering. I mean, I'm Sith the Truthful on the island.
Tell you what, Sif, if you go on our boat and you go into the second cabinet in the third room to the left of the gangway, that's where the kitchen is. Feel free to help yourself to like the third cupboard. It's got some smoked ham.
Oh no, we couldn't do that. I mean that's your
I
ship.
insist
No,
you're gonna
no,
need it.
That's okay. I mean, we've just been starving for weeks and really trying to survive with giving our farm stock. It's really damaged our livelihood and everything. I mean, this could probably feed us for like the next month. But if it's my bad for misremembering, then it's my bad. Okay. I guess I'll tell the town to call off the feast, and I'll take the heat for it. My bad for misremembering.
Yeah, you take that L.
Go work, Sparrow. You've done. Go work. Good work.
Hey, I'm not a good. I'm a evil. I'm not evil. I'm not evil either. I'm neutral. I do what I want.
You're just dealing with the consequences of my actions.
Hey,
All
Belle lied, and then and now this
Well,
guy's
I
gonna take
didn't-
heat. I
Well,
didn't
Belle
say
didn't
anything.
lie. Belle did say like you could take it.
Yeah, but now they can't.
All right. As he walks out, everyone's like, "Oh, did they do it?" Like you hear like really soft spoken voices, like, "Did they do it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think they did, but like, I must have misheard. I thought they said we could feast, and even though like we've been really, really bad on food, and we've lost a lot of farm stock, and we're really in a bad situation. I must have misheard them, you know." Um, Another one's like, oh man, Sif, like you're Sif the Truthful. I know it, man. Oh, the chief's gonna really disappointed in me, and I mean the children as well. They've been hungry for so long. They've been feasting on literally just lettuce and carrots for the last week. Those poor things. They haven't had any protein at all in their diet. Ah, well, we'll figure something out. Hopefully, we'll get some fish coming in soon. I mean, with the mines back in store, we'll be able to start selling, and we'll have to starve for another 2 weeks. But at least after that point, when we can start mining again, we can sell as the voices drift off.
Oh, Bristle, what are your thoughts as the only good member of this party?
You I think you might misunderstand. I'm chaotic good. The ends justify the means, and the greater is more important than the lesser. So
the greater of having a pet for selfish needs and basically
Hey.
forcing this beast into submission, compared to helping a whole village of people and the revolutionary's cause.
Well, in the end, if it's a myth, it gets to live, and for the greater good, the Revolutionary Army has new war potential.
the Revolutionary Army is going to have a new living sea siege engine.
It would also improve boat travel times.
No one's asking for my opinion.
Look, you're evil, alright?
Belle, I wonder what your opinion could be. Please enlighten us.
I get to keep their. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, I expect your answer to be, I can sacrifice this to the moon god, but
You know what I'm gonna say, but that's why I don't need to say it.
so we're all agreed here. They
Yes,
take
we
the
are.
L, and we take the dub.
Yeah, if they wanted
wants
this,
breakfast
if they wanted
sausage?
Food, they should have fought this thing for the food.
Alright, is this thing awake after an hour?
Yep.
Probably.
It is. It is now conscious, awake, and it is immediate. Your quote would have been gone by now. It is thrashing about and trying to break these ropes.
Let it tire itself out. It only has like 1 HP probably. It's just short resting.
I mean, in that time, it could have also short rested.
I will.
Then we
be-
just
I'll-
have
I'm
to kick its
stabbing-
ass again.
I'm stabbing it repeatedly to make sure it does not gain any HP.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Are you stab? Okay, are you stabbing it repeatedly? Is that right, Bell?
Don't do that. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm not
bleed it
doing
out.
No.
We patched its wounds for a reason. Stop.
I can just stab it and then heal it again.
No, you can't. You have one spell slot
No.
left for the day. Stop.
Okay,
will-
so
I will
Bell,
not
you
be
you
hurting
said
it.
you stabbed
No,
it.
I'm not hurting it. I'm not hurting it.
No. Okay, next time you be careful though. Okay, it is thrashing
I'll
about,
tackle you.
and you can see that it is desperately trying to get out of this hole. As it is thrashing around and moving around, it's like,
I shout at it real quick. Oi! Look over here as I wave my
First
frying
off-
pan around.
Crystal,
it doesn't
translate.
understand you, and it is continuing to thrash around.
Does it understand just really loud noises though?
It is a mindless beast. It doesn't understand what you're saying.
Crystal.
I'm gonna clap my hands really loud near it and be like, enough. And then I'm going to grab the weird stretchy collar on it and be like, what is this? Why do you have this on?
You grab it by its collar and you stop its front half from moving while the back half is swaying side to side, and it's trying to desperately get free. And what would you like to roll in order to? Would you like to roll animal handling to try and see if you can get through to it?
Most likely. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, I'll roll animal handling. Hey, it's a 19.
All right, you roll a 19, and it does not understand that complex sentence whatsoever. And it continues to wriggle as it's like trying to desperately like open its mouth, and the ropes around its mouth are starting to like slowly become looser and looser as it's like trying
With
to
the
open
flat
up
side
more
of
and more.
my, with the stick end of my scythe, I smack it.
All right, roll to attack.
All right, I take steady aim to make sure I hit it. I
Well-
crit. 20 and a 19.
You do 19 damage. Is that correct?
No, I rolled a 20 and a 19 to hit.
Okay. How much
on
damage you do?
advantage, so I crit. So I don't know, what does the stick end of a scythe do? What is a quarter? What is that? Just a quarter staff at that point?
Nah. Yeah, you could use. I mean, in a quarter staff, you can actually use the other end of the staff to attack.
Yeah. So what if I just use the stick end of a scythe? Is that just a quarter staff, basically?
For this, maybe for this time, yeah.
Cool.
In normal
then-
combat, that I wouldn't say yes, but just in this time,
Alright, cool. I crit it with a stick, so I do a 66 of damage.
you do 66.
yeah,
You
yeah,
si-
because it's also sneak attack.
You do 66 damage. Okay.
No,
Hey,
six
you could
D6.
just not.
Oh. Okay. Fuck.
Look, it needs to learn its place.
All right. 66. Roll.
Oh my god.
What is quarterstaff? Quarterstaff is it's a monk weapon, right? It can take dex.
You're using your
think
scythe. It
so.
doesn't matter.
Maybe.
Okay.
yes.
If I'm just using scythe. Alright.
You said 66, right? And you're using Great Weapon
Yeah.
Masters at 66 plus 14.
No, I'm not great weapon. Oh, actually, no, I technically am great weapon mastering, but
Yeah, you are.
it's
So
all
that's
blunt
six-
damage.
that is
Yeah.
66 plus 14.
Okay. I think I just knocked unconscious again then.
I
How
think
much
I just
damage did you
blew its
do?
head up.
Well, I don't think I do double its health and damage here.
Well, how much damage did you do?
I'm counting. 26.
Okay, you've done 26 damage, and I want you to roll for me a D. Roll for me a D4.
2.
Okay. with an even number, the point in which you strike this sea beast is right on its cranium. And with such a force in which you smack the sea beast without straining your strength, you managed to hit the side of this beast's skull as it reverberates back and forth, and you just see that the scales have been punted inwards and blood starts oozing from the side of its head as it drops to the ground.
Cleric, do the thing.
Fluffy!
Bell, do the thing.
What thing? What thing am I supposed
Spare
to
the
do?
dying and then
I
give it a
don't-
healing word.
I don't have spare the dying.
Then healing word it. It doesn't
Healing
get to
word.
escape that easy.
Healing word. Healing word.
You use healing
That
word,
would
but
help.
it's to no avail. Spack has just single-handedly just killed the beast.
No way. This thing has bigger HP pool than 40. This thing has like a 60 HP pool. No way, that killed it.
Oh, you're not keeping. That's not keeping track of all the other leftover damage you dealt, though. Oh my gosh.
Fluffy.
And plus, you struck it right in its cranium.
Rip.
I feel like one of the Cthulhu-headed gods doesn't want us to have a pet.
I think one of the Cthulhu-headed gods is saving you time.
But it's a pet.
Spack, are you able to like suck its soul with your sight or something?
Oh yeah, did that happen?
uh,
Did I eat its soul?
you can try and remove its soul. I mean,
That sounds pretty cool.
it
CB soul.
is a CR4. So you're level 3, correct?
Yes.
So you will not be able to remove its whole soul bubble.
Wait, are we still using cell bubbles or are we doing that other thing?
We're doing. I mean, you can do the soul bubble and the other thing.
Oh, it's both. Well, I'll.
Because you're still.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
technically, you did do the last hit towards it with the scythe, so you were able to extract its soul, but only. I think only a partial soul. Correct? Is that right?
Yeah, if it's too high CR for me, yeah.
Well, let me check what the wording is on that with
Yeah,
our.
it's. I cannot extract a whole bubble if it's higher CR than I am.
So you can still extract a partial soul.
Yes.
All right. Sure. Also, as you've killed it, you see that the green strip around its neck, like looking like a collar, has faded away.
That won't come back to bite us in the ass. I turn to the other two. I may have hit it a bit too hard.
Sea beast food it is tonight. Then I'll go inform the village. That's what I went. That's what I go to do. You can all mourn Fluffy's death.
Named
Well,
it Fluffy?
I did name him Fluffy.
Okay.
Okay,
mean-
I'm gonna go. I go tell the villagers that we're having sea beast tonight, and
Alright.
that I've kept my promise as I have said.
Right. So you extract a partial soul bubble. It's back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask you to roll another. I'm gonna roll a d6.
4.
Okay. Let me do something real quick. Okay. Upon extraction of the partial soul bubble, it is the size of a grapefruit. However, it is shaped like the sea beast's tail, as it is slowly floating towards you, and stands in front of you, or floats in front of you. Sorry.
Okay, I grab it and stick it in the cloak.
All right. You store your first partial soul bubble. Congratulations. Great. All right.
Putchy, 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 putchy,
Make sure to
putchy.
not jot that down in your notes because I'm not keeping track of that for you. All right, Belle, you as Spec is sorting this all out, and Bristles watching in admiration to this phenomenon. Belle returns with the villagers as the villagers are entering. They're like, "Oh, so you've handled it. Does that
We
and-
have.
and that means we can feast? Is that right?"
Yes, you can
Yes,
feast
you
just
can
as
feast.
I promised.
Oh, so
Okay, not because that one promised you, but only because we didn't handle this in the right way.
No, it's because I promised. I remember promising.
I
you very much, and
refuse
I
to
did
let
so.
you take.
You're not here with me, Spack. You're
But-
busy with the sea beast over there and your little magic powers.
I
get
refuse to let you
manipulate them.
take credit for
I
this
get
one.
Too bad you're over there in the cave.
all right. As
No
all right.
metagaming.
All right, sure. And they're like, "Oh, you've even tied it up so it's easier to carry back. Oh, it's so smart. Oh, you got
Yes,
you
I'm
you
very
you guys
smart.
are really thought of everything."
Yeah,
Yes,
that
we
was
have.
totally our plan.
All right, brilliant. As you
Totally our
lot
plan.
as you lot have dragged the sea beast back and it is now turned to night, there are candles all around the town and torches as they are celebrating your accomplishment. They are filling your glass and with booze, and you hear the village chief saying, "Don't hold anything back, even though we're in a very bad situation. These three
I
young
put breakfast sausage in his hand.
heroes have saved our town and island." As a roar of cheers comes up from behind. And
We
you
did
are
it.
all enjoying the party and relaxing immensely.
Can I take a long rest?
Yes, they offer you whichever home you'd like to sleep in. And
Pour one out for the dead sea worm.
Fluffy. Poor Fluffy.
oh gosh. Yes, you pour one out for Fluffy. Poor Fluffy. At least you will always have a part of Fluffy with you.
Yes, I keep a part of his flesh with me at all times.
What?
What?
No.
What?
I need to replace my bacon. Come on.
Your bacon?
My beef jerky, the thing I bred the bugs. I need a replacement for that.
Why don't you roll me a survival check and see if you actually were able to extract some jerky from it?
12.
Aren't we eating it right now?
You are, but
This is a feast.
but you are trying to make jerky out of the sea beast, and it's just been cooked whole. So I'm saying like whether or not they actually made it. And sure, you passed a 10 DC, so you've made jerky and replenished your jerky stock.
Yay! I always keep a part of him with me.
Oh my god. Wait.
All right, brilliant. All right? So tell me, what do you do at this party, or what are you doing? Is there anything in particular? You do any party tricks you've got to share?
Considering it's a party, I might as well perform. I will do a sword dance using the shadows.
All right, go ahead, roll and see how impressed the people are.
Ooh. 23.
Everyone is incredibly impressed. Tell me what you do and how amazed the people are.
Using the big fire they're using to cook the infant sea king, I pull out like a white sheet attached to sticks behind it so it can get my shadow. And then using those shadows, I do a play where the shadows fight each other, and I just do Pirates of the Caribbean in shadow form.
Amazing. All the children and women and men of the village who were scared before are also all coming around and talking to you as the kids are like jumping on your arms, Bristle, as they're like hanging off your massive biceps and like using you as a swing kind of. And a lot of the people around you, Belle, are also like talking to you and like admiring your wings. As you're like talking about the method in which you used to kill the sea beast and how you really wanted, how you managed to successfully sacrifice it to your moon god. As a few of the women like start to like clear away from you a little bit from how weirded out they are, but they're still they're being polite enough to be within like a reasonable distance.
Would you like to also join the cult of the moon god? You can also gain wings like me.
And
Openly calls it a cult.
a majority of like the town are just entranced by Spac's performance.
And remember, kids, if some weird lady comes up to you telling you to worship the moon god, don't. She's going to attack you and take your legs and sacrifice you. Now back to the action.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, I love this. It's so good. And like you also like one line I can imagine you saying, and this is the day. What is it? And
And this will be the day that you always remember as the day you almost caught Captain Spacajero.
as Captain Spectre almost met his end. Oh my gosh. Yes, you all are able to enjoy a long rest of sleep now, and are able to enjoy some peaceful slumber and a comfortable bed not swaying in the ocean. So go ahead, give yourself a long rest, replenish those spell slots.
Yeah.
Imagine having spell slots.
And you wake up nice, bright, and early, and you're all sitting in someone's home, probably Sif's home, as he's welcomed you on in, and he's made a nice, yummy Sea King salad breakfast for you all. As he's like profusely thanking you all, thank you so much. He's like, thank you so much. Like without your help, our town would be done for. I mean, we called a number of, or tried to reach out to a number of people. We've even attempted to call the Marines, which they didn't really care. Like we told them our situation, and they just kind of just hung up on us. We tried calling for assistance from other helps as well, and again, were ignored. So we really appreciate that the revolutionaries generally do have the people's back, and we want to do as much as we can to help to show you that we really appreciate it. So not only are we going to we're like we don't have much to give you, but we at least let's at least offer you some of the resources that we acquired.
I pull Sif over. I have a certain favor I need.
Sure, if it's within my power, I'll be glad to help.
I need you to sew a 10 by 10 size large Sea King plush.
Worm. I mean, I could ask my wife to get the other women of the village to help, because us miners aren't very good with our hands. We're good with tools.
That's fine. I just need that plush for personal reasons.
Okay, we can try that. Sure, why not? As
Good. We leave tomorrow
uh,
Actually, we leave like now.
night. We leave tonight.
it's been a day already. It's fact, you slept over at night at the village.
True. Look, Jan can wait. I just need this plushie real bad.
We can get the plushie made back someplace else.
No. I have to get back to the base on the Sea King. All right. I made the promise. I need to have the Sea King with me when I leave.
He goes over and speaks to his wife, and his wife's like, I mean, that I don't, 10 foot by 10 foot. That may take me a month or two if I have
I
help
can
from the
take 7
ladies.
by 7, just bigger than 5.
Again, that's gonna take a long. I mean, I don't even know the size. I don't even know what this thing looks like. I mean, aside from the corpse,
It looks
I
like
can-
that corpse, but alive.
I can try and make it. I mean, it's gonna take me a while.
I will
mean,
pay you gold.
thank you. It's very kind. You don't need to do that. You saved our village. That's more than enough. But
Literally
as you see,
tens of
we're missing a
thousands.
lot of sheep and wool to make this, so it'll take a long while
pick
to
up
make it.
I pick up Spac and Bell and go to our boat and be like, "Thanks for the meal. It was nice.
No.
We need to go."
Damn it! I won't let Deborah have this over me. I need that Sea King flush.
All right. As you lot exit Sif's house, you can hear a little bit of talking in the distance, as there seems to be a little bit of discussion between some men outside the town, near to where your boat's been parked, actually. And as these men start getting closer to the village, and they are now walking and talking with the village chief. And you see a man of large stature. He seems like he seems very well fed, and you can kind of see that all the other guards are kind of like warily looking around as they're kind of like following behind as he's just kind of made his way into the village. And you see that he has got a very long, very illustrious blue beard of sorts. As he's like walking into town, he's like, "Alright, where's this beast of yours that needs to be handled?" As like the village chief is exiting his house, and he comes over to the man and says, "Oh, I appreciate your concern, but there'll be no need for that. Our problem's already been handled," he says, as he speaks to the man with the blue beard. And the man with the blue beard is taken aback. He's like, "What? What do you mean it's been handled? What do you mean it's been handled?" He says. He gets more aggressive, gets louder, as he gets closer to the village chief and the other men stand in his way, putting his spears, stopping him
Get
from...
over there. Can we get closer?
You can move if you'd like.
Sure, I move closer.
Wait,
I'm
is it-
carrying you.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
carrying
right.
you. I guess. I
Get
guess
closer or put me
first I'm
down. One or the other. I want to hear this.
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's say they're...
I get closer holding them.
Let's say maybe this is him. Yeah. So you see two guards standing in the way of the man, which is over here. I don't have a token for him. But let's just do this. Sure. Old village man. And you can see that he's getting very annoyed. He's like, "What do you mean it's been handled? And that thing cannot be handled by you sorts of people," he says as he swipes away the spear from one of the men.
Should we intervene? Is this a thing that we should get involved in, or should we just go?
Yeah.
As the village chief is looking around like, "Oh, thank you so much. These are the men who helped us take care of the problem," he says,
In
as
for a penny, in for a pound.
they stand to the side, and he walks up to you with his three men behind and says, "So it was up to you three absolute buffoons who took our catch. Is that right?"
Define
delicious.
your catch.
"I don't need to define anything, punk."
No, you kind of do. I walk up closer. It's like, no, I would
No,
very
no,
much
you're
if you
being
his
held,
spine.
you're being
Would you?
held.
Oh, you still holding me?
Yeah,
This will
I'm
put
still
me down
holding
for a
y'all.
second so I can approach him, or put me closer. One or the other.
I set you down next to him.
Cool. Thank you, Bristle, personal carrier. You are the best. I will catch you extra eggs today.
Okay, thanks.
Now, I really would like you to explain what do you mean by your catch.
"I don't need to explain anything to a raggedy, messy, uncouth individual such as yourself," he says, pushing you back.
How dare you! That was finest Persian silk you've touched. I will not have it.
"You think that's enough to stop us?" he says, as he raises his hands and a cloak emerges from behind him, showing his Jolly Roger of Skull and Bones, the massive Bluebeard. We're the Bluebeard Pirates. You don't want to mess with us, boy.
Oh, you're pirates! I turn to Bristle. They're pirates!
Yeah, and we're here to take care of that beast and to get some payment for it.
I
Now,
stab him!
oh god. Okay. Well, if you'd like to initiate combat, that'll be done next time. Yes, next time you'll be initiating combat with the Bluebeard Pirates, as you've just decided to not take any of their shit.
I was hoping we
Look,
could report the collar
he's
to Jambro.
touched my clothes, alright, with his dirty hands.
God damn it.
How
God
dare.
damn it, Jero.
Oh my god. Alright, but yes, on the next time of the revolutionary One Piece D&D, with the emergence of the Bluebeard Pirates, will this confrontation with our revolutionaries go succeedingly, or will they be swimming with the fishes? Find out next time on twitch.tv/Fi600. And scene. So, what you think?
I want a pet,
Very-
damn it.
Yes. Yes, we want that pet.
I want my pet! Give me my
Why couldn't you let Bacon have his pet?
Let me do my
I
push-ups.
know
1, 2, 3,
it has to do with the collar, I imagine.
5. Maybe
gonna
maybe
guess.
there's some reason why you couldn't have it as a pet. Who knows?
I'm gonna guess that these guys were trying to catch Sea Kings either to sell or to eat, and that collar was one of their nets, probably.
Maybe. I'll let you guys discuss that amongst yourself. I need to desperately use the restroom, so just give me a moment.
Alright,
Say,
Have fun in the
Bye,
bathroom, you
Dex.
guys.
You're not going to the bathroom too, Bacon?
Nah, I'm good.
Ah, I see, I see.
You two can discuss about what happened then.
That pet should have been ours. We worked so hard for it.
It should have been. I'm surprised. I'm
It should
surprised
have been
it
ours.
was so
He took the
against
pet
us.
from us.
Surprised how long it took us to do all this. We've only fought twice.
Well, I mean, we did spend a little bit just messing around with the sea beast.
I was hoping we could talk to Jampur about the collar before going. I wish you'd tell him about that too over the phone call, but there's no way you could have.
I didn't know about the color.
Yeah. Once I learned about the collar, I was like, I'm gonna tell us Jampur since we're living right now. I'm like, oh shit, now we have to deal with pirates. Why did you stab the pirate?
Because it's
I
a
can't-
pirate, and
I
he
can't-
touched my fine Persian clout. Fine Persian white blouse.
Ugh. We couldn't have pretended to know nothing. Be like, oh no, we don't know anything about what he's saying. We're just gonna go.
Oh, I may be a coward, but I have some level of pride.
I see. Do we have to fear these pirates at all? Or are they? Because I have no idea who these people.
I
are.
don't fear them. It's 4 of them and 3 of us, and I'm pretty sure we can kill them. Especially if we
did
have a
take
surprise
long
attack.
rest. Yeah, we
Yeah.
took a long rest.
We took a long rest. We have home field advantage. They do not, and there's 3 of us, and we're at melee range.
That's true. We could put. Do you think they have more reinforcements?
Potentially on their ship, sure, but if we just
Mm.
kill them and then run,
That's true. I'm thinking we could steal their ship or destroy it.
I mean, if nothing else, we can just take the captain here, what looks like the captain, hostage, and then go on the
That's
ship.
true. We could do that. You want to do that?
Maybe.
oh, Jesus, I'm back.
Welcome back. We decided to take the captain as hostage to steal their ship.
That is a potential option.
It is
Interesting.
an option we are thinking of. Yes.
If this dude is the captain, I'm right in front of him. He is
So that's the
within
thing.
eating distance.
Maybe surprised that we started a combat, but we are in melee range at the perfect range that we want.
Yeah, we might like.
And
Okay,
we're getting a surprise
we're-
attack pretty much, or at least
we're
a
out.
first
We're
attack anyway.
outnumbered. We're
Yeah.
outnumbered, but
3 or 4.
rage into shark biting his head off.
Plus,
Yeah.
if I
No,
roll
we don't kill
anything
him.
higher than a fucking whatever their AC, anything even close to their AC, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I can 2-tap them.
all I need to roll is what an 8 or higher, and I hit most ACs.
And as long as I'm taking the bonus action to steady aim to have advantage, as long as if I hit them, they're probably gonna die or be close to it.
Okay, I returned.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
We've
Oh,
thought of our game plan for next time.
okay. Oh god, this push-ups again. Oh.
We're discussing how to murder your NPCs.
Okay, that's fine by me. God damn it!
Squats? Yeah, the
push-ups.
squats.
2,
Come on.
3,
It's for your
4.
health side.
5. Okay.
Be a strong boy after this.
I mean, I'm already a fucking strong boy already.
Stronger boy.
No, Mimi. He's a strong man.
He's a strong man. Big man.
Man.
Man. Oh dear, dear. Yes, but yes. Do you lot have any criticisms for me? Any questions in particular?
Give us our pet.
Give us our pet.
So apparently Saint Pestilence and Ghosty Rose are telling you lot to join the Marines.
No.
No.
we are-
I
my purpose in
refuse.
life is to murder hobo.
Oh,
What?
Ghosty. Of course
Mimi
I will.
admits it.
As on the tabletop meta, on top of the table, my character is made for murdering people.
I did those already, Sniper. Don't worry. I did 5 before I
think
left,
it was-
5 when I got back, and 5 with squats as well.
Admits to being a murder hobo, of course.
I admit that Bell is a murder hobo. That's I admit to that. There's no denying that.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes, apparently Saint has a theory about the pirates and the Sea King.
Theory.
You're more than welcome to share it or keep it yourself. I will not confirm or deny anything. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that it was in some way belonged to the Bluebeards, but fuck them.
I'm suspicious as well of that.
Yeah, I mean, he said our catch, which makes me think the collar wasn't necessarily a collar, but like some sort of weird net, or maybe one of them has an ability, because it couldn't
for
be cut by
tracking.
it couldn't be cut by conventional means. So like my strength couldn't break it, my hand axe couldn't cut it. So
Probably a fruit power, honestly.
yeah, it's probably like I would expect maybe like a bind, or even just straight up calling it a collar fruit or something like that. I would see something like that happening.
I
Interesting.
think if a rope fruit it existed, it would shoot your rope.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Ridiculous. But yeah, there would definitely be a fucking shoot rope ability.
Is that what you're asking? Or you're asking me to make a character who can shoot rope as their ability?
Yes, but no.
It also has to be able to shoot at least 100 meters.
Are you comparing that to your something, maybe?
You just said
Have
no.
you never used the command?
never
to-
Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in Barry's chat, honestly. God
There's
damn.
a command that's just
Oh my
Gideon
God.
shooting Milkies at how many distance meters.
Hashtag getting milk.
Oh my god, Gideon, you scandalous man.
Yes, how could you, Gideon?
It's not my fault. It's not my
It
fault,
is
I
entirely
swear.
your fault.
So Saint says, I think they could be using it with the spooky green collar to send it to terrorize and they claim bounties, then continue on to other villages. Ooh, that's an interesting
Yeah.
That is
theory.
also a
Pretty
good
smart.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, if one of them has a fruit ability, bind it, and then terrorize, and then we're the saviors, and then exploit, and then after the exploitation is done, rinse and repeat. Like, yeah.
Interesting, okay.
I mean, they're pirates, so that definitely fits an MO for them. Well, my
Hmm.
question
So-
is, where did they get that Sea King? Because, who boy, um, the next one I already have a name picked out for.
Yes. They'll lead us back to their stash.
and we can all have Seekings, one for each of us.
Oh my god. Let's see, the whole join
Yes.
the Navy was a Simpsons reference when the boys formed a boy band and hypnotized people into joining the Navy. Interesting.
This fountain over here has tentacles, by the way.
Who has tentacles?
This fountain in the bottom right.
What the fuck does it?
Fountain in the
Oh
bottom
no,
right?
that's the symbol for the Patreon of the use. I think it's someone's.
Oh no,
someone's-
is that a compass or is that... Okay, that's maybe a
I
compass.
think it's a compass.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's a compass.
Okay, I thought that was like a watering well with tentacles coming out of it.
Oh my gosh! But aside from the pet, is there any other criticism you'd provide? Is there something I could have done better? Something you would have liked to see more?
I wanted more trials and tribulations.
You want it to be harder.
Not,
I mean-
not the fights harder, just more obstacles along the way.
Oh, just more
'Cause
things to
we had-
roll and attempt.
We had two obstacles, bugs and the boss.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Did I
like- when I
reap
was with-
souls out of the bugs, by the way?
You didn't
you?
know. I think they're just too. Their intelligence is too
Too
small
low.
to even have us to even count. Like it'd be 0.000001 of a soul, so it's not even worth counting.
Just more stuff to think around because this one was very straightforward. So I was always thinking, okay, there has to be something hidden.
Oh, you want intrigue.
Okay, okay, I see. Okay, so you thought it was a bit too straightforward, is that right?
But I like the straightforward element as well. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. I'm not being like you thought it was too straightforward. I'm like, okay, too straight. Okay. Like I'm taking this all very constructively. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. I think I see where we're gonna end up next session. Then this will be very interesting. Then.
I'm also surprised it ended so well. I thought it was gonna end really horribly. I was like waiting for a village to be slaughtered while we were sleeping or something.
I mean, maybe
Oh, no.
maybe the Bluebeards were going to enter the night. Who knows? And ravage the village and disturb your long rest if I was feeling evil. But I decided to give you
I was
all a long rest.
Ah, you're so sweet, by not committing genocide twice.
Also, I have to say that Sea Beast, I had it at CR5, and I had to lower it and nerf a lot of its attacks.
What was it gonna just kill us?
It was just gonna just kill you guys, and I was like, well, shit. I mean, because you guys were able to deal with it within 2 turns basically, but
That's
before
because you
then
got
you just
lucky with the
rolled
rolls.
really poorly.
You see, the
The fun
problem
of
was I
D&D.
did not have advantage. As soon as I had advantage, it was fine.
Yeah. As soon as you're like, I have to move. Shit.
I was expecting a longer fight.
I
was
mean,
like,
yeah.
It ate like
What,
60, 70 damage.
What creature did you base it off of?
Oh, I just took
Is it an aboleth or dire anglerfish?
no, it was
An
a
aboleth?
No, I
No,
said aboleth, but I meant
it
dire
was a
anglerfish.
young
That's
sea
what this-
serpent, young sea serpent.
Young sea serpent.
Okay.
And mind you, it had multi-attack, but I didn't use multi-attack. I only used it once.
Oh my god.
And I didn't really
This is-
I didn't how does the rhyme breath work since it's got recharge 5 to 6?
Oh, you roll a
So-
d6, and on a 5 or 6, it gets it back.
Is that like at the end of every turn or
Start, I think.
Okay.
Start of every turn after the breath has been used.
okay. Yeah, that is yeah, I mean I did nerf it after I was like, okay, maybe cuz like when I did 5d10 I was like I need to remove one of those dice numbers.
The CR8, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, I changed the CR down because the website actually changed. I've got a website that takes it down, the bestiary.
Ah,
Because the bestiary set you can like manage the beast. So like if it's naturally CR8, I can like I can turn it down to 3, and it changes all of its stats and dice rolls.
I wasn't such an asshole to us. It just wouldn't talk to us no matter what we did.
It can't talk. It doesn't have the int for it.
Yeah, like despite it having like 11 int, it is a sea beast. Like
That's
it
just-
doesn't think. It just lives. It eats. It breathes. It kills. It goes on with its day. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
have
That's
it's
as
thought
smart as
process.
I am. I have
It's
the same
not
intelligence as
sapient.
a sea beast.
Yeah, it's not
Oh, it's
it's
not
not
sapient?
sentient. Yeah,
Ah. Then why did we try to communicate with it?
because you guys,
I mean, I
It
you
wasn't a
just
pet.
you just thought you could communicate with it, and I was like,
Vex!
I mean-
I blame you for this.
Look, we didn't need to communicate.
I
We just
have an
needed.
ability for it.
Look, we don't need to communicate with it. We just needed to Pavlov it, and then
Oh,
I
yeah, we
killed
could've
it.
Just Pavloved it.
And then I
That's
killed
true.
it.
Yeah.
it's okay.
We killed our pet.
Yeah, how could you spec?
How could you, Spec?
You just
Look.
needed to not roll an even number. If you rolled odd, it would have gone unconscious
Yes,
again.
it's all your fault.
Look, Svac is newly branded edgelord. He doesn't know his own strength.
You're
Oh,
doing that.
for
right.
those-
Bopping him with this stick would be fine.
For those who are wondering what he means by edgelord, he consumed the reap fruit, which allows him to call upon a scythe, which can reap the souls from any living creature, whether that be partially taking their soul while they're alive, or taking their whole soul after they've been knocked unconscious or if deceased.
It also changes his appearance.
Yes, he becomes edgy with a cloak.
Yes, he does. Also, I'm surprised I didn't do anything bad this game.
That's because you didn't. I mean, you did get the swarm of bugs on you a lot.
I mean, bad as in like I haven't committed any sins. The worst thing I've done is offer
I
people
would be
food.
quite surprised if you managed to commit a fucking massacre on this fucking island while we're here watching you do it.
Plus, that goes against everything Jamproos wanted you guys to do. He's like, I understand you guys aren't like fighting to be like, oh, we want to make the world a better place. You guys are just here because you're like, hey, this revolution is easier than like working a job, working a 9 to 5 on an island. And Saint says, whoever kept the Sea King jerky might not think it was such a great idea in the future either. Oh yeah, any more words on the bug rocks? The bug rocks turned out to be a swarm of bugs, which was literally half a CR. Which is why I found it so entertaining that you guys were like, oh, we gotta be super careful.
Yeah, I
I
was
thought
like,
they were
they're
gonna-
just bugs. Like,
You
kill
see what I
them.
mean? Like, I thought this quest was too straightforward. I was thinking, oh wait, there's no sea beast or there's no serpent. It was all this terrifying form of bugs that just eats meat.
Nah, it's just those were just like part mid fight, and they were literally half a CR.
I was expecting just
22
something
HP,
else.
12 AC, and resist to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, they were getting half damage from my attacks then.
No, cause really?
Yeah, I'm doing slashing damage.
Oh, I didn't
Right.
realize. Okay, well, you would have taken it out either way. I didn't realize you're doing slashing. I thought you were like using your scythe, so that didn't count. I don't know. I had a,
Wait,
ma-
so
I
it's
had a
like
brain
Magic
fart.
weapon
then.
now?
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I just had a brain fart. Sorry.
Wait, does the scythe count as a magic weapon?
I'd say
seems
I'd say
magical.
you're attuned to it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it is magic, right? You made it out of a magic greatsword. Yeah, okay.
What's a CR? CR is challenge rating. Vex, could you explain challenge ratings a little bit better? Since I don't know if I'd be able to.
Sure. So a challenge rating is what you have for monsters instead of levels, pretty much, and it denotes the average party level for 4 people fighting a creature. So a CR4 creature should be a decent challenge for a party of 4 level 4s. But that is not how it works. In reality, CR is practically meaningless.
Let me tell you a story about 3 level 3s fighting a group of 4 Saiyan that are CR1 half. And how they almost got TPK'd within 3 turns by them. It was insane. Saiyan are not CR half. That is a lie.
Yeah. So the higher the CR, the supposedly stronger the monster is. And overall, that is true. So you have like Tiamat, who is the evil chromatic 5-headed dragon goddess, who's what her Sierra's 30 or 35?
You tell me.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah, she's 30. But yeah, she is currently one of the highest CR creatures in the game. So technically, it should be a party of 4 level 30s that could fight her, but you don't get level 30, you get to level 20, and that's it. So she's supposed to be like an insurmountable challenge, like final boss of an entire campaign, where you're supposed to pull out all the stops and use special items and plot relevant stuff to fight her. But if you follow the campaign she's in closely, she becomes a pretty easy fight. She drops from CR 30 down to pretty much CR 20 because of all the stuff that happens.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Yes, Saint. Exactly. Is a recommended party level essentially for a 4-person party.
Yep.
Exactly. Okay. So, does anyone have any more questions about the D&D or about One Piece in this universe as well? More than happy to answer any questions that come by.
So I know we had talked about the pulse of the heart for Fishman before a little bit. What I have written down here that you sent me a while back, it doesn't deal any damage. It's a 60-foot long, 10-foot wide blast of water that pushes the target up to 15 feet if they fail a strength saving throw. Is
Mhm.
that? I don't remember if we had talked about like if it changes or if like I don't really remember if there's anything else added to it by leveling or just I have to learn stuff. Like I don't remember what we had discussed.
We didn't discuss anything regarding this. It's more just I sent it to you and you were like, "All right, cool."
Okay,
That's
yeah.
essentially just like a weaker version of Gust of Wind.
Oh, it is literally just gust of wind, but I changed it to
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
That is literally all it is. To fit in line with Fishman, since we can discuss this because it'd be about your background more so, Vex. Because if Bristle has a background in Fishman karate, then we can work with that, and we can give you something as you level up more. You get more Fishman style abilities. And the same goes for Spack with his Reap fruit. Like maybe since we're gonna be doing the point system, he gets a certain amount of points for leveling up, allowing him to choose between 2 or 3 abilities. And you'll just get given one probably. If not, you'll have choice between 2. But we'll have to discuss that a bit more thoroughly about what Fishman can do and what is your background. Since your character's age is 38,
38.
so he's had a pretty long life, and it depends what he's done up to this point. And you can choose what he's done up to this point, basically. And the same goes for Bell. If there's anything you'd like to add, we could add that through leveling up as your Shandian. Maybe your ability just get upgraded. Maybe instead of just being able to float, let's see. You can use flutter and you can do a double jump basically. Maybe you're
Double
able to do a
jumping.
triple jump at one point,
Triple jumping.
or something else along those lines. But it's up to you, and it's up to what we
Mm,
decide later.
Yes. So we're leveling up.
You level up right before this fight? Yeah? Yeah?
Are we?
Uh,
'Cause we killed the sea beast.
You
we
did.
did kill a CP.
You did
Yes,
kill
we
a sea
did.
beast. That is true.
It's a whole CR higher than us.
It is.
Let's see. Should I let them level up, chat? Should I let them level up?
No.
If you want, if you don't want, it's fine. It's whatever you want to do. Whatever's most enjoyable.
Hmm. I think.
Pain.
Oh, come
Give us
on.
the challenge.
Oh, chat just made me do squat slats immediately. No, and push-ups. 2, 3,
Gonna get buff.
4, 5 squats, push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. Okay. Whew. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't have Biku bot open. Let me give you back the points for that. Deaths. Okay. Let me get that done. I'm sorry. I'll refund you. Reject. Okay. Brill, okay. Well, if that is all, I think we shall raid out then. And we shall raid. Let's see, who should we raid? Anyone got any recommendations, or should I just go with someone I know?
Jedi is live. If you want to read him.
That is true. He's got quite a few viewers though. So let's rate someone with even fewer, so we can help boost their numbers. Be good friends. All right. So yeah, big thank you to my players here for joining us today on this amazing epic tale. We had so much fun, and I'm looking forward to next time, in which we fight against the Bluebeard Pirates. How
Quickly
exciting!
slaughter them.
Slaughter
Ooh.
them.
That
There's
man's
no way
within
they're gonna
biting
escape us.
distance.
They're all in melee range. They're all within reach of my sword that I don't have to move.
Oh god.
They are so
Maybe
fun.
you'll be knocked back. Who knows? Who knows? But yes.
Initiative.
What was that?
Initiative rolling.
Next time, not now.
I fluffed 7 and
You're like, I want to go into combat now. I'm like, oh.
I just want to murder people. Come on.
Oh, I don't think you want to sit through 5 hours of D&D. I think 3.5 is more than enough for today. You know,
I
you have
did
to
not
take
do over
everything in
24 hours D&D
moderation.
session.
Everything in moderation, you know.
Imagine not spending 2 consecutive days a month playing D&D.
What? I would never. Oh my gosh. Right, but yes, we'll be reading Azoran, a friend of ours here on the channel, who's currently playing Civ Beyond Earth.
What if next episode's a filler? What if next episode I just played a level 20 character?
That could be interesting. Who knows? But yes, if you're interested in joining
Casual
us
150 damage.
on the raid and you're a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid command. If not, please copy and paste the second raid command. You can find me over here on Twitter. And that's where you can get updates. And I will catch you all another time. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll catch you all later. Thank you everyone again for joining. Bye everyone. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. I'll miss you.
You'll do what?
I said I'll miss you. What's wrong with that?
Bro, that's kind of sussy. Like, you're gonna miss chat?
I
Like,
am
that's
chat.
you're gonna miss yourself?
I'm gonna miss you.
You're me?
Yes, because it's 5 a.m.
Oh my god, it's 5 a.m.
Yes,
It's
it is
4
5 a.m.
a.m..
When does
But yeah, it's late for you
It's
guys.
5 a.m.
5 a.m. Yes.
5 a.m. Oh my gosh.